Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Let's get us up on YouTube there so we can see. Happy Wednesday. Oh, I got the wrong YouTube up. The tomorrow's. We are here on Wednesday for a live sale with Happy Paper People. And today, there we go. Got the right one up. Have Dawn Marie behind the scenes. Say hello, Dawn Marie.
Hi, everyone.
And have Glennis behind the scenes. Say hello, Glennis.
Hi, everybody.
They will be typing in and reading out, so we can be on top of everything for this sale. And let me get some letters here. We've got a bunch of people here already. Let's say hello before we get started. Back here. Hey, Sarah. Hello. Good to see you. Hi, Kathy. Margie, welcome, everyone. Please like and share. Oh, I appreciate you always remembering to do that. Thank you so much. Hey, Toby. Hello. Dawn is here. Hey, Dawn. Joanne is here. Hello, Joanne. Bonnie's here. Hi, Bonnie. Hey, Sylvia. Hello to you too. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are, but it's been raining and snowing off and on, or back and forth. It's been doing one or the other all day long. It started out raining and then it turned to snow and then it turned back to rain and then it turned to snow. So the rain is just melting the snow. Nothing is sticking. It's just an overcast, kind of cloudy, rainy day. And Doug's stuck on the I-80 for almost 3 hours now in a major storm. So he's just sitting there. He might tune in just because he has nothing better to do. Not driving, sitting on the edge of the freeway or the freeway. Yeah. So if you have lists of your distress inks and oxides and sprays and all those things. Ooh, cold and 59, rainy. Well, that's unusual for Arizona. Wow. In Arizona, I would say that's a great day, Dawn. As long as it's not monsoon rainy, but a little bit rainy and 59. Oh, that's awesome. If you've got lists so that you know what inks and re-inkers and all those things that you already have, please grab those. We don't want you buying multiples unless you purposefully want multiples. So let's see. So we've got a bunch of stuff here. And the only thing I forgot to bring up was the alcohol ink. So if we get through everything we've got here and we still have time, if we've even got a half an hour, we'll take a 3 or 4 or 5 minute break. And I will run down and get the alcohol ink, okay? If we run out of time, then we'll do something else where we just do alcohol ink. It's good to sit 4 days worth of rain. Oh my gosh. 43. And yes, we have had such a brown winter, like brown. We had a brown Christmas. We had brown everything. There's just no snow anywhere. And honestly, I haven't minded it, as long as the mountains get enough snow for the runoff that we need. Mm-hmm. You know, I know, we definitely need. So as long as the mountains get enough snow, I'm okay with it. All right, let me move everything out here. We are going to start with distress ink pads. And I think most of these things are small. We ought to be able to give me just a second to check a couple settings here. I saw that go fuzzy and reminded me that I did not go in here and take up that. And am I zoomed in enough, or should I go in just a little bit more? I could do that.
Oh, Joanne, that's too bad.
Well, diagnosed with RSV. Oh, no. Oh, Joanne, I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, Joanne.
Just one more thing to drag your immune system down, huh?
We are all here for you.
Yes. Hang out with us, because if nothing else, we'll take your mind off of it and keep you thinking crafty thoughts. I mean, it doesn't take it away. We can't take it away, but we can take your mind off of it. So it might be, not weighing on you all the time. Oh, so sorry to hear that. So as far as schedule goes, because we want to spend time with each other, especially, now that we're having lots of more illnesses go around again. Noticing that. You guys noticing that? Today, let's see. So we have a 4 to 7 sale today. And then we have 4 to 7 sale tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, and tomorrow will be all paper singles. And that's really awesome. I have several boxes full. That is really awesome because it allows you to just get a single piece or two out of a paper pack if you would like, without having to purchase the whole paper pack. So that is always a great time, because in every paper pack, there's some page or two that I really love. But, I can't afford to buy every single paper pack that comes out, much as I would like, one of every size, two of that one, because I know I'm going to use it a lot, All right.
Yep.
So, and then nothing on Friday. And on Saturday, we will do a live Saturday at noon. Probably a laugh and craft where we will make something. But if we don't get to the alcohol ink today and you want to, we could do the first half hour or 45 minutes, whatever it takes to do alcohol ink on Saturday, and then do laugh and craft after that. But plan on making something on Saturday. We need to create, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need to create. Okay, so we're going to start with a distress ink
Oh,
pad.
Dawn also just been diagnosed.
With
Oh,
rosacea.
no. Oh, man. Dawn, has that been giving you a low-grade fever? What'd you say? Been miserable for months, started with itchy eyes and itchy face, finally got a diagnosis of low. Oh, geez. Wow. Yeah, that itch that just won't go away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's
so
the same
sorry.
as the butterfly rash for lupus.
Lupus across your face. Yeah.
It's a form of rosacea.
Yep. Always something, right? There is always something. And why have we got a glare on there? Oh, I know why. Let me see if I can turn this light off. If it gets rid of that, get rid of our glare.
Nope.
It just made it darker.
Worse, darker,
The
or
glare is just on the ink pad. I think if you're able to,
oh, it's because of the acetate or the cellophane on
it's
it.
just because of the cellophane.
Okay. So,
There's no glare anywhere else but on the cellophane.
oh, and it's no matter where I put it.
Right.
Okay. Okay. Dawn, those of us who have lupus often suffer from a butterfly rash that goes across the bridge of your nose and across the tops of your cheeks. They call that the butterfly rash. And yeah, it's like a form of rosacea, but it comes out with lupus erythematosus.
Yep.
Not so fun. Okay, so A is going to be black soot. And okay, Glynis, you've got the price. So all you need is the names of what ABCD is, right? And then just put them in. Okay, black soot is A. Fired brick is B. Old paper is C. And brushed corduroy is D. DM has counts on all of them, so don't worry about that. We'll just get the name and the price in.
Okay, you said those awfully fast. What was C?
Okay, old paper. I didn't know if you were already way ahead of me. So old paper and brushed corduroy.
Thank you.
So let me get my sheet out here too.
Yeah, they give doxycycline for a lot of stuff, guys.
Okay.
Guys, ignore the spelling on corduroy because my brain just went dead.
Just
put cord.
abbreviate it. C-O-R-D. Yep. Abbreviate everything. They know what it is because they can see it and they can hear it. So black soot, fired brick.
Okay, that's in.
Fired brick. Old paper and brushed corduroy. Old paper and this is 3 and brushed corduroy. Okay.
Oh, I remembered the asterisks at the front, but I forgot them at the back.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, that's okay. The front is the most
It helps
important.
it helps to see it on the front when people are scrolling back up. So, yep, we're doing just under a 10% discount, like a 9.5% discount on these for being here today. doing it live. There'll be a little bit more when they're on the website. There's more fees on the website. It's a Canadian way to spell it.
Yeah.
Glennis always gets a pass because we call it the Canadian way.
Yep.
Love it.
Nobody needs
Okay,
those, guys?
nobody needs these inks. Alrighty. I'm glad you guys have, I hope you have your lists with you. I'm glad that you do and know what you have already. I'm going to set this one up here. Okay. A will be crackling campfire.
As in crack camp.
That's right. Crack camp. Glennis.
I got that. Yep.
B is peeled paint.
You're going to say PP, right?
Peel. No,
I always do paint PNT, so.
That I can do. I would put peel PNT.
Quick.
Yes. C is weathered wood. WEATH WD. Weathered wood. And D is lost shadow. Lost shadow. That moon shadow. One and let's see.
My fingers do not want to hit the right buttons. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting this tennis.
Get drinking that cappuccino.
Oh, I don't know what I put in it.
What did you put in it, or what did
That's
you
what I'm
not?
beginning to wonder.
What did you forget to put in it?
Yeah. Okay. That's it.
Oh, that's funny.
Dawn needs.
Pecan.
Dawn, do you need old paper and brushed corduroy, or do you need the ones in this? Oh, she took it away.
Nope. With the
It's got to be in this one. Lost
with the
shadow. or
delay,
whatever.
we might not have waited long enough for her to check her list. So
No, she took it away and then put it under the
okay.
message. So she needs weathered wood and lost shadow.
Weathered wood and lost shadow. Got it. Thank you, Dawn. Okay. There. All right. A is seedless preserves.
Seed pre.
Yep. Or seedless. And that's it. B is walnut stain. Walston. STN.
Yep.
C is aged mahogany. Aged MAH.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to get my shorthand down. They can read my actual writing. That's awesome. And D is shabby shutters. Shab shut.
Yep. That's how I put it.
My brain. Let's see. Aged mahogany. That's 3.
Okay, that's in.
Shab shut is 2. Okay.
Dawn needs seedless preserves.
You got it. Thank you, Dawn. And we only have one of those, so that one's gone.
Yep. And Glennis needs walnut stain.
And we only have one of those, so that one's gone. Thank you, Glennis. Kathy Lake.
I'm just talking to your cat. Kathy Lake wants C, aged mahogany.
Thank you, Kathy. There was, oh, nope, there are 3 of those. I can leave that one. I can leave that one. Sorry about that. Okay, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Okay. All right. A is antique linen.
Aunt Lynn.
Aunt Lynn. And B is ground espresso.
GRND ESP.
Yep. Actually, I just put GR, but
Oh.
close enough.
Mm-hmm.
C is hickory smoke.
Hick smoke.
Hick smoke. It's funny. Hickory smoke. There's 2. And D is pumice stone. Pumice stone.
Stone I tend to write anyway because it comes out really fast when I'm writing it.
Stone does, yeah. That's for me too. Did somebody just have a cat jump on their mic?
Yeah, my iPad is on the floor, so as soon as I'll pick it up when I finish putting this in. Okay, that's in.
Jump on your iPad?
Yeah, it's now on the floor.
Oh boy.
Okay, get back up here.
Okay. All right. So Glennis needs ground espresso. There is 1 left of that. There are 2. Thank you, Glennis.
But Toby, when they watch it, they won't see the chat, so they'll only hear what Marianne is saying.
You can. You can.
Well, really?
Yeah. It's a setting. It's a setting.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have the live chat show or not show.
But we're also saying them too, so as long as they have their audio on, they'll understand.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm sure other people have their shortenings of these because they are sometimes very long.
And they can pause it and zoom in if they had to.
Yep.
Okay, so we have a ground
That's a good
espresso.
question, Toby.
And the rest are still available. Okay. All right. A is cracked pistachio. Is that right? Yep, that A is cracked pistachio. There's 2. Okay, B is crushed olive.
Oh, crushed?
Crushed olive. Crush all. I put OLV usually. C is milled lavender.
Milled.
And D is rustic wilderness. Rust wild.
Yep.
That would be 1, 3. Okay. I just started using Antique Linen, Sylvia, and I really
I love Antique Linen.
Yeah, I just really started using it a lot, and I'm going to use it a lot more. I think we will incorporate into a challenge somewhere using more different colors to ink your project with. Instead of I'm just giving you guys a heads up.
What color is rusted wilderness?
Rustic wilderness is a dark green.
Okay, I'll like that one too.
That's a good one. Instead of always using vintage photo or the dark, any of the dark ones, be a challenge to get people to
try other ones.
Try some different ones. Yeah.
Put the ones you grab away and only use the ones.
Or take the 2 or 3 that you always use, put them away and pull out all the others.
Yep. Sarah wants a D also.
3. Okay, so that is rustic
that
wilderness.
Leaves one left there.
Is Glennis and Sarah. Thank you, Glennis, and thank you, Sarah.
And Glennis had gotten a crushed olive too.
Okay, got that. Thank you, Glennis. Crushed olive, so that one is gone.
Oh, and Sylvia got an A and a B.
There is only 1 crushed olive. I am so sorry. So let's see. And A was cracked pistachio. So Sylvia gets the cracked pistachio. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sylvia on the cracked pistachio.
I
Glennis
did
on the
put a
crushed
star
olive.
beside and put Sylvia's name on the crushed olive just in
Okay.
case one shows up.
Oh,
Because
big
we
old
know-
lag. Big old lag. Yeah. So be sure to refresh every so often because of this lag. Yeah.
And Toby would like a D.
And I suspect that it's pretty bad because of the storms that are going on all around the country. Thank you, Toby, on the D. So that one is sold out.
So only milled lavender is
Cracked
available.
pistachio,
in that group.
Isn't
Milk-
A available too?
There's
No,
one
Sylvia got it.
cracked pistachio. There's two of them. So
Oh,
Sylvia
wow.
got one.
I thought there were one.
Two. So Sylvia got one. There is one cracked pistachio available and one milled lavender available. Okay. All right. So then A is seedless preserves. Love that color. I love all the. It amazes me how all the purples are so different from each other.
We already did seedless for preserves.
We did?
Yep.
We did. Okay. Hang on. That means there's actually two seedless
Mhm.
preserves. I said that there was one. So Dawn got one. Did anybody else want a seedless preserves that didn't get one because I said there was only one? I'll set that aside for a moment. A then is Lucky Clover. Thank you for catching that. B is Salvaged Patina. C is Picket Fence. And D is Speckled Egg. Okay, so Lucky Clover. 2. Salvaged Patina. If you don't have Salvaged Patina, let me just say that is one I will never be without. Salvaged Patina and Rusty Hinge, which I don't think we had any of, along with the basics. Yeah. Lucky Clover, Salvaged Patina. I will never be without Salvaged Patina ink or re-inker or spray or any of the Salvaged Patina products because it is one of those amazing colors. Picket Fence.
I like Picket Fence a lot. I use that as a spray, to do a little
Yes, to just get some splatter on
Mhm.
things in the end. A Black Soot, Lost Shadow, and Picket Fence.
Did you get Sylvia?
And
No.
Speckled Egg. Right down here. Okay, Sylvia is Strangely Nice. Yes, A from previous. So that would
Let's
be
see, cracked pistachio, which we already did.
cracked
get her.
pistachio. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Oh, I wrote those down twice. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did write that down twice. Oh, shoot. Okay, let me rewrite this. Okay, so there is one seedless preserves available if somebody wanted that and didn't get it. So we had Lucky Clover, Salvaged Patina, Picket Fence, and Speckled Egg. Okay. So we did get you for the correct pistachio, Sylvia. If that's the correct one. Yeah, Picket Fence is Strangely Nice, isn't it? That white. And if you have dark things, you can stamp on it in white. It's very. There is only one Picket Fence, one Speckled Egg, 3 Salvaged Patinas, and 2 Lucky Clovers. We'll put that seedless preserve over here. Thank you for confirming that, Sylvia.
I have 2 for speckled egg.
Oh, you're right. There is 2. See, I can't read my writing. Looking at the wrong line. Thank you. 2 speckled eggs. That's a great color, too. Think about the robin's egg blue. Very, very pretty.
Sylvia would like B,
Salvaged
patina.
Patina. Oh, good. If you don't have that one, definitely should have Salvaged Patina. Thank you, Sylvia. Okay. Now let's do the let's do the re-inkers while you've got your lists. While you've got your lists out of your ink pads, I assume that you probably have your re-inker lists close by. Let's see, she got the salvage patina. I'll put that one over there. And we got those 3. So those. Okay. Let me move these to the correct positions. We'll do the re-inkers for those regular distress ink pads. And then we'll do the oxides and the oxide re-inkers.
Did you have bundled stage as a pad?
As a regular pad?
Yes.
Did we put it in there?
No.
It's not on it.
If it's not on the list, then no. I know there's a re-inker.
I've got the re-inker. That's my problem.
So,
Okay.
Glennis, I'm going to write you down that you need bundled stage.
Thank you.
I'll add that to my cart.
Okay.
You'll have to remember to tell me that.
I'll write it.
Words DM. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so let me move these things around. Get them in the right orders. That one goes with that. And these over here. No, you are not falling off the net. Woo-wee! Did not want to balance on that. All right. Reinkers. We've got a huge variety, lots of reinkers. We have twice as many reinkers as we had ink pads, but I know a lot of you already have. Yeah, you know what? Even though my own lag is killing me, Sylvia, and we can slow down because if we're going too fast for the lag. Okay, so let me change my page here.
7 seconds.
Wow.
From when your pen went to when it just went on Facebook.
And mine is 10 seconds.
And mine's even lagging from me to StreamYard, which is highly unusual. I never have a lag to StreamYard. You know what? Everybody's having a lag, and I'm lagging to StreamYard. Let me just get a new connection to StreamYard real quick and just see if we can get a better link. Sometimes that works. Okay, give me about 10 seconds. Hold tight. I'm going to go away, but DM and Glennis can still talk, but it'll only be about 10 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
La, la,
Anything
la.
exciting happen? Oh, I have had one cat up trying to catch that mouse. I think she's been playing with it. Yes.
No luck though?
No, we haven't found it deceased. However, I've seen her playing with it, so I know.
Mouse.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
So
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. My lag with StreamYard is gone.
and actually the picture looks better than it was before.
It does look better. I still have a lag with YouTube, but that's normal. That's to be expected.
Yeah, mine's down 7 seconds, so that gained me 3 seconds.
Okay.
A lot.
I'm down to 4 seconds.
Mine's down to 7. Okay, good. And you're down to 4. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. A is Twisted Citron. These are regular distress ink re-inkers, regular distress pad re-inkers. So your black pads. We'll do oxides afterwards, but I want to keep them with their own so we don't get confused. A is Twisted Citron. B is Ripe Persimmon. C is Fossilized Amber. Oh, that's a beautiful color. And D is Rusty Hinge. If you do not have Rusty Hinge and Salvage Patina, they would be at the top of my recommendation list. That's all.
That's in.
I will say that when I get the big pad, I usually try to always get a reinker with it, just so that
I do too. I didn't when I first started getting them, and now I do because I realize the difference between a pad that's juicy and a pad that's kind of sort of. And also, I use these inks, just dropping them out of the dropper for a lot of other things.
yes.
It's way cheaper than buying some other types of inks.
Okay. Bonnie would like Rusty Hinge.
You got it. Thank you, Bonnie.
Glennis would like Twisted Citron.
Thank you, Glennis.
So now I need to have the distress pad. I don't have that one.
Well, these aren't the distress pads. These are the
regular
inks.
Regular inks for the regular pads, not.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm saying.
no, they are DM. They are distressed. They're not Oxide.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I did the same as you. You said distress, and I thought Oxide.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
Sylvia pad true.
Pad plus re-inker. Yes, I totally agree. Okay. Did we have a Twisted Citron pad out?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay. Glennis, just make yourself a little list to send to me of what you need, because then I can just add it to my cart. Okay. So Glennis, a Twisted Citron, Bonnie, a Rusty Hinge.
I'm glad to hear that, Bonnie.
I was just going to ask Bonnie, how are you feeling?
And you got Sylvia for
Sylvia?
Or she says yes, pad plus reinker.
No, she's saying yes. When you get the pad, get the reinker.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And she's right. These can be used with your dip pens, with your glass pens. And for those of you who have been asking, I have been getting lots and lots of questions about the glass pens that we had a couple years ago. I just got a shipment in of them. So we could actually do that with the alcohol ink too if we wanted to, because they'll be really easy. Yeah, I got a shipment of alcohol inks in, and you can use, or I'm sorry, not alcohol ink, the glass pens, the glass dip pens. They are amazing. They'll work with the alcohol ink. They work with this ink. They work with your watercolor ink. They work with your acrylic ink, with your, calligraphy ink. They work with all the inks. Love them. Okay, let's see. I am looking for these two things on the list. And there's Twisted Citron, these three things, right? Persimmon, you found them faster than I did. There's that one. 2, fossilized amber. That's another really beautiful one. 2.
Dawn would like fossilized amber.
You got it. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, we need to give time to look through their lists too, because sometimes it takes a minute. And a Rusty Hinge. Let's see. I use Rusty Hinge a lot when I'm working on rusting things like paper. When I'm turning paper into looking old and rusty with medium on it. Where's Rusty Hinge?
It's aisle
on the right side,
about a third of the way down.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So nobody unripe persimmon, and 1 on each of these. And Dawn said D too. D also.
Oh, okay.
D is sold out. There was only 2 of those. Thank you, Dawn. Got you on a Rusty Hinge. Okay.
So you do not look old and crusty.
Yeah, hardly. Okay, A is lumberjack plaid.
So A, B, and C were available?
A, B, yes, A, B, and C were available. Thanks, Glennis. Okay. A is lumberjack plaid. And let me tell you, lumberjack plaid looks really good with that new scorched timber. Really good. B is squeezed lemonade. C is aged mahogany. And D is spiced marmalade. Oh, that's a good one. Orange is not even my favorite color, but that is a good one. It is so pretty.
That is one of my favorites.
Plaid. Lumberjack, there it is. Okay. There's 2.
Kate, that's in.
Squeezed lemonade. There it is. And aged mahogany. There it is.
You are finding them so much faster than I am right now. Oh, I just found that.
These three were all together. All next.
Oh, okay. I see it.
That's the only reason I found them. And spiced marmalade.
Hi,
Hi,
Sheila.
Oh, it's right above lumberjack plaid. Hi, Sheila. Spice marmalade. Okay. Good to see you, Sheila.
Actually, those 4 colors together are really awesome.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be nice if they come out of the container right next to each other on the list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Dawn Marie colors right there.
yeah, really.
Actually, I would go with the mustard seed instead of the squeezed
Oh,
lemonade.
me
with
too.
that.
But I love the squeezed lemonade.
It does.
It's
in the
I
right-
like it with the spiced marmalade. It's very
Mhm.
pretty. With these the darker aged mahogany, I would go with the mustard seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, so we'll put these up here. I'm trying to do it not too fast. I want to give you time to check your list. And if you are checking your list and I'm going too fast, please just say so, because, you know, I understand how it is. A is scattered straw. Scattered straw. B is, we just had ripe persimmon, didn't we? Yep, we did.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we don't need that one then. B is worn lipstick. That is a nice bright pink red or red pink, however you want to call it. Dried marigold. Oh, you know what I've noticed? That the colors of their labels do not fit with the colors they actually
No,
are.
they don't.
Oh, dried marigold is really a gorgeous color. And on here, it looks like tea dye.
Mm-hmm.
Is it darker than the citron?
Or darkened citron. It's the citron is more of the yellow green, a green yellow, and the marigold is more of a yellow orange. It's a
Like
really rich. Yeah, it's really rich, very pretty. And we already had that one too. Oh, I might have messed up something here. Did we have scattered straw? We have it right there.
Yep.
I messed up. Okay, tumbled glass. Okay, tumbled glass. Oops. 2. Spiced marmalade.
Okay, that's in.
And squeezed lemonade. There we go.
Did you say B is a good red? B is worn lipstick. It's a pinky red.
It's a pink red.
Sheila.
Depending on what kind of red. If you want the closest to a rich, true, like Christmas red or a deep red, I think is lumberjack plaid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want a brown red, aged mahogany. This is a pink red, a bright pink red. Festive berries.
That's a good red too.
A really nice bright red. We'll come to that one. So what kind of red do you want? Is the question.
Do you want a warm? Do you want a cool?
Okay, Bonnie wants a dried marigold.
Oh, I do see that. And Glennis also.
Hang on a minute. I wrote. Oh my goodness. One moment, please. Scattered straw. Worn lipstick. Dried marigold. Bonnie and Glennis. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Glennis. And tumbled glass.
Another one I'm going to have to get ink pad for.
Dried marigold.
Yep.
Yep. Like I said, just keep me a
Yeah.
list.
I'll give you a list later.
Okay, perfect. Let me make sure I've got,
You just make them sound so enticing.
you know, they really are pretty. And the thing is we get hung up just using the same 2 or 3
Mhm.
to ink our things, edge our things all the time. And that's why I think we need a challenging us to get outside of our comfort zone with vintage photo or ground espresso or frayed burlap, you know, even the black, and get to some of the colors.
Mhm. Dawn wants a scattered straw.
Dried miracles 2. Thank you, Dawn. Because after you use them, you start to go, oh, wow. Okay, I can see this for a lot other things.
Mhm.
That's why I'm ordering this stuff, because you showed me how to use so many of these for mixed media.
Yeah. And you know, if you're going to buy them, don't buy 50 of them and then use 3 of them all the time.
Yeah.
I want to use them because
I rotate mine pretty
I'm
well.
really frustrated with myself if I buy something and then leave it sit there for 3 or 4 years and it dries out. Because I think what a waste of money. And why, you know, what am I saving it for? Why just use it and enjoy it. And yeah, you will enjoy it. I promise. And some of the things that we do, we'll start using some different color inks. And as I said, I really like the Reinkers with the dropper, because you don't have to use them only to re-ink your ink pads.
Mm-hmm.
You can use those actually for lots of mixed media as well as just color.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do Festive Berries as A. Rusty, we had Rusty Hinge, didn't we?
Yes, ma'am.
Woo-wee. I think I know what I did, and I'm going to have to go out and grab the other container. I put half of them in with the... Did we have salvage patina?
Not as a Reinker.
No, we did not. We better. Oh, love that as just an ink re-inker. We had fossilized amber. Okay, we had, we did not have peeled paint. We had the ink pad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and mustard seed. Oh, another one of my favorites.
That one I've got.
Seed. Okay, peeled paint. That is a weird one because I've sat on it and sat on it and not used it. And then all of a sudden I used it for a couple things just to see what it was like and went, holy cow, this is a great color. I had no idea.
It's rich.
That one's in.
Mustad. I forgot the R.
Festive Berries. That is a really good red. If you like several different kinds of red, Festive Berries, I would say, would be one of my top 3.
Yeah, I use that one a lot.
Salvage patina. I don't have to tell you about that one. I always have a couple salvage patinas as backup. Peeled paint.
I actually really enjoyed peeled paint.
Me too. Now. And mustard seed. Love mustard.
And I actually like the peeled paint color for the Oxide much better than I like the...
Oh, yes. Yes. Depending what I'm doing, but sure love that. Mustard seed, there is only one.
Thank you for finding that before me.
It's on the right-hand side. I'm looking for the rest of them.
Peeled paint 1.
There it is. Thank you.
Festive Berry 2 and salvage patina 4.
Awesome. I try to never be out of salvage patina, but you know, it happens now and then.
Okay, Sheila would like A and B.
Thank you, Sheila.
And Dawn would wants one of each.
Thank you, Dawn. Okay, so there is A and nope, there is only B available. A is sold out.
Yep.
And C and D sold out. Okay. Oops. Right. A is barn door. Okay, this is another good red. This is a deeper, richer towards the brown side, but I would not call it a brown red, but it is towards the
No.
brown red, towards the brown side where Festive Berries is the bright red. But it's definitely not like
As
aged
brown as
mahogany.
aged
Aged mahogany is, yeah, like brown with some red in it. Barn Door is red with a little bit of brown in it to give it that depth of darkness. Salty Ocean. Oh, that's one of the blues that I really love. Mowed Lawn, one that's great for all botanical mowed lawn. It's just a good, like the grass grows. And Wilted Violet. I said it before, but I'm amazed at how they came up with so many different colors of purple. And they really do fit their name. And they're so different. And every one of them is so pretty. I like all the purples.
That's in.
Barn Door. Now this is making me want to just grab the Reinkers and do some, just play with Reinkers.
Mm-hmm.
Salty Ocean. Mowed Lawn. And Wilted Violet. You know, you can add a drop or two or however many you want of these to gesso and to paint, like just cheap white acrylic paint, or to a medium. Say you have a cream paste or a medium that you're going to run through a stencil. You can add a couple.
I added some to the crypt paste, which is sort of a gray background, and it changes the color a little bit, but it just makes it dirtier. You know what I mean? So
that's a cool idea.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Any textured paste that you want to run through a stencil, just put it on your glass mat or on a palette or something, and just kind of spread it out, make a little hole in the center, put a few drops of this in, take your palette knife and just mix it all up like that. And you can keep adding till you get the color you want. And you can color anything with these. Let's see if I can find these. Wilted Violet. There it is. 2.
2, 2, and 4 going up.
Thank you.
Glennis is getting Barn Door.
All right. Thanks, Glennis. Let's see. Where is Salty Ocean? I'm trying to cross it off and I can't find it anywhere.
Middle of line 2.
There it is. All right. Okay. Glennis is getting Barn Door. And those will go over here. Okay. A is Carved Pumpkin. True pumpkin color. Don't you think, DM?
Yeah.
I was really impressed with how true that is to pumpkin color.
And how you were saying with all the different purples, with all of his
Same
oranges.
thing with the oranges.
Oranges are hard to get differences between oranges because they really start looking like whatever other color is when you get them.
Yep. And it's hard to get, I think it's hard to get a lot of oranges that are really pretty. And honestly, I'm not typically a huge orange fan. And I really like the spiced marmalade, the carved pumpkin.
Did get mustard seed, Dawn. You got Festive Berry, Salvage Patina, peeled paint, and mustard seed.
Yes. Did we just have Stormy Sky?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Carved pumpkin, hickory smoke. Okay. Hickory smoke is a little lighter than black and a little darker than like Lost Shadow and the grays. So if you start a fire and you see that plume of smoke come up, it's not solid black, but it's not super light gray. It's right in the middle. That's hickory smoke. It's great. Evergreen bough, true color of evergreen trees. Stormy Sky. I love Stormy Sky. It reminds me of Arizona. It reminds me of monsoon season. It is a great color. Write them down. Carved pumpkin.
I just saw it.
I
just saw hickory smoke.
Green, evergreen bough. and Stormy Sky. Okay, let's see. Did you find them already? Hickory Smoke 2.
Okay. Evergreen Bough.
Okay.
2. I found it. So it's 226.
Okay. 2226.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, this one's popular. Okay. Sheila and Glennis would like B.
Hickory Smoke.
Yep.
Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Glennis.
Yeah, I use that one a lot. I love it.
Yeah.
Bonnie would like a C.
Evergreen Bough. Thank you, Bonnie.
Dawn would like one of each. So she's going to get Carved Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Thank you, Dawn.
Evergreen Bough.
Hickory Smoke is sold out. There was only 2 of them.
Yep.
So Evergreen
And
Bough for
Stormy
Dawn.
Sky.
And now Evergreen Bough is sold out and Stormy Sky for Dawn. Thank you, Dawn.
And,
let's see.
and Sylvia wants D. Stormy Sky.
Awesome. That's a beautiful one. And there's 6 Stormy Skies. So that one, Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia.
And Dawn says that from the last grouping, she wants one of each.
Okay. So Wilted Violet, Mowed Lawn, Salty Ocean, and Barn Door.
Yep.
Thank you, Dawn. And so there's still one of each available.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Thanks. Okay. Let me swap these. All right, Bundled Sage. Is A, and Scorched Timber is B. Scorched Timber is the brand new one. Just came out last Saturday. And it is a brown. It is another brown, but this is a gray brown. It's got gray undertones. It's got red undertones. I've already done a project using that with Lumberjack Plaid. And what was the third color I used with it? Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to look. It's beautiful with the Lumberjack Plaid because it's got red undertones and gray undertones. Very pretty. Vintage photo. If you don't have one on hand for your off-used vintage photo, always need that. Pumice Stone, true color of pumice stone. Kind of a clay color.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really nice one too. There's sometimes when you want a little bit on the edge just so it's not plain white, pure white, but you really don't want a lot of color. You don't want a lot of distraction from what's going on. So some of those neutral, really soft colors are great.
That's in.
What? Pumice stone, it does have a little tiny, I wouldn't say green. Well, maybe it is green if you were to pull it apart.
Yeah, it's kind of a, probably if you were to put the pumice stone and Lost Shadow and Hickory Smoke side by side, drop them. Pumice stone might look like it has a little green undertone, but it's gray. It's clay, like gray clay that you would sit down and, mold with. And Lost Shadow is just like the white gray, the undertone of the white with the gray. That would be the difference. I don't know. Every time I see pumice stone, I just think of clay. Scorched Timber. Yeah, I wanted to point that out because if you didn't get the new set and you want the newest color, I do have most of that one, more of that one than anything. Scorched Timber, Vintage Photo, and Pumice Stone. Glennis would like a Vintage Photo. Thank you, Glennis. And let me find
Dawn would like bun sage, scorched timber, and pumstone.
Bundled sage, scorched timber, and pumice stone. Thank you, Dawn. Okay. And I'm still looking for a moment. Here's vintage photo. Okay, vintage photo is sold. There was only one.
Yes, sold out.
Pumice stone, there is several.
There's 5.
The scorched timber and bundled sage. Where's bundled sage?
There's 2.
Okay, thank you.
It's at the bottom of the second list.
Oh, there it is. All right. Okay.
Is D available?
Is what?
D available?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Pumice stone, yes. Yep. Okay. A is Mermaid Lagoon. If you there's a lot of blues, like there's a lot of greens, there's a lot of blues, and trying to separate out what is what and what you really like. Mermaid Lagoon is one that I absolutely love. You know, I love turquoise and teal. This is the closest one to that. It is really a turquoise, a really just a good turquoise. That's all. Shabby Shutters. We didn't have that out yet already, did we?
No.
We did in the ink pads, and then I forget which.
Yeah, we haven't had it yet.
Villainous Potion, a deep, rich, really good purple. Villainous Potion, love that. And Saltwater Taffy. Okay, this looks really, I don't know what color that looks like out there. I do not like the color of this label at all. But the Saltwater Taffy itself is really pretty. Let's see if I can grab mine right
That's
there.
in.
And I'm trying to get myself not look at the label so much.
Yeah.
Anymore, because I tend to look at the label and go, eh. And then a year later, I find out that it's really not the color of that label at all.
Nope.
And that's kind of.
Well, I also found doing my own color on the side really helps me understand what color's in it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I did swatch cards. I did them, and then.
Well, I just did my label maker has a paper one, not a plastic one, and I just ran it across them so you can see it.
Cool. I find making swatches to be pretty relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I want to feel like I'm creating, but yet not really take time for a lot of whatever it is, swatches are great. This is a piece of watercolor paper here, just so it won't just go right through it to the thing. There's 1 drop of saltwater taffy. Actually, I'll just put a couple. Spread it out a bit. Let it soak in. I mean, look at that. It looks like it looks like a sick orange is what it looks like. The label looks like a sick orange. This is not a sick orange. It is really pretty. It's a sick orange. It's sick, not sick. It's really, really pretty. Not at all like that label is.
Oh, yeah. I swatch my pens too, Sylvia.
Yes.
And markers.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more of a coral. It is more of a coral.
But a dark, rich coral. Yeah, because we have abandoned coral, which is more of a it's a brighter coral.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really nice, dark, rich. Let's see if it'll run at all. And it's interesting, too, how the inks are different. They have different viscosity, the different colors, because some mica, or these don't have mica, some pigments have just by nature, something that I learned recently, by nature, they have different properties in them that give them different viscosity. So it's interesting because this is pretty thick. See how long that took that to run down? That's pretty thick. But some of them, you put it on and it just runs really fast. But yeah, that's saltwater taffy right there. It is not the sickly looking orange that is on the label. Just so you know. I think I could hang out on a live and just re-swatch all my things. I recently rounded out with more of the colors to fill in, and I could stand to do a whole new swatch.
Thank you for saying it looks like a mushroom.
Thank you. So I put it away quickly. Like, it's a mushroom. Let's not turn it upside down. Okay. Are these already in?
Yeah, Glennis is the only one that got it.
Okay. Glennis on the C and I, hang on a second. Didn't even write them down. So mermaid, merlag. That is nobody. Shabby Shutters is Glennis, right?
No.
No.
Oh, C.
Yep.
Villainous Potion, of course.
Vilpot.
Vilpot. Yep, that's a good one. That's such a rich purple. I love it. Salt water. Okay. All right.
Oh, Dawn also wanted one.
A Villainous Potion?
She wanted one
each.
One of each.
Got it. Thank you, Dawn. Got you for that. Thank you, Margie, for keeping everybody heads above water. Yes, it is. Okay. A is weathered wood. B is another one of those fabulous purples, and this is shaded lilac. So this is going to be the lightest, I think. I may not be remembering something, but that might be the lightest of the purples. C is crushed olive, green olive, not black olive. And D is, milled lavender. Okay, milled lavender is the lightest of the purples, and it is would you say it's kind of a pinky purple? Really light, really light, a little bit pinky purple. And then shaded lilac is the lightest of the really true purple.
Okay, that's in.
Milled lavender to me is like it puts a purple hue on white paper.
Yes, like the purple shadow.
Yeah. It doesn't necessarily like to put something that was all that color. You'd be sort of like looking at it like, is it purple or
not? Yeah, it's a good, a soft shadow.
Yep, that's the one I use as a shadow if I have a blue or something that's blue or purple. And then I use that milled lavender as the shadow color because so it would bounce off the color.
So Sylvia needs a milled lavender. Got it. Thank you, Sylvia. Let me see if I can find them here. Weathered wood 2, milled lavender. Milled lavender 2, crushed olive 1, and shaded lilac. Shaded.
And Dawn would like a shaded lilac and a milled lavender.
A is weathered wood.
Yep.
Okay.
That has 2. Shaded lilac I haven't found yet. Oh, yes, I did. There's 2 for that.
So Dawn would like B, shaded lilac and milled lavender.
Yep.
Thank you, Dawn.
There's no more milled lavender.
Milled lavender is gone. There is 1 crushed olive. Shaded lilac, did you find it?
2.
Okay. Where was it?
I am honest. Oh, it's about a quarter of the way down in aisle 1.
Okay, thank you. Oh, there it is. Thank
Across
you.
from Rusty Hinge.
You can read my writing better than me. Let's see. And weathered wood can go over here. Okay. All right. A is iced spruce. So spruce is a green, but this is not really green. It's like a gray green, would you say? It's kind of to the greens, like the milled lavender is to the purples, almost shadowy.
But darker than that. But yeah.
darker than the milled lavender, yes. But it's yeah, it's a gray green, and it's a nice secondary color. Okay, B is Dusty Concord. So the lot like Concord grapes. Yeah, kind of a soft. I think that's why they called it dusty. When you look at Concord grapes, and if they look like they have that white dust on them. We already had carved pumpkin. Candied apple. Okay, here's another really good true red. It is really like candied apple red, which is really bright and there. Candy apple red. Prize ribbon. Yeah, deep, rich blue, just like a blue ribbon. Very pretty. Iced spruce. I've been very surprised by the ones that I didn't initially get. You know, like, of course, I got prize ribbon and candy apple, things like that. But like iced spruce, I thought, I'm not sure what I would do with it. I will wait on that. And then when I finally got that and some of the others that I had waited on.
All of them have two.
Thank you. I was very surprised with what they can do and their look. Candied.
Dawn.
And prize ribbon.
Dawn.
All right. So Glennis gets a Dusty Concord.
And then Dawn wants them all. And then Sylvia, there were only 2 Dusty Concords. So I'll put you on the list that wanted it.
Glennis, Dawn. And then Dawn wants one of each of the others. Thank you, Glennis. Thank you, Dawn.
Yeah, I have to re-swatch everything because I can't find my swatch.
Me too. Okay, I would enjoy a swatch session too, where we can just kind of hang out and chat and swatch.
Me
Let's do that.
Are the free swatch pages still in on the website?
Yes.
Yes, you can go into the files in Happy Paper People and print out swatch pages that came from Ranger for all your Ranger products.
You can also if they're on Ranger too, and they're actually updated now on Ranger because they have all
That's true. We should go grab the new ones and put them in our files. But yeah, if you go to Ranger and go into the product, you can print out the swatch sheets. The other thing is, when you print out for like these inks, print them on a heavy cardstock or even a watercolor paper. I do these just on a really heavy cardstock. So that it doesn't just go through your copy paper. Picked raspberry. That is probably my very favorite pink of all.
We're not listening to you, Dawn.
I know. Let Sylvia have now and I will wait. Sylvia says, no, I am older. I have better sea time waiting. She's talking about the Dusty Concord.
Yeah.
I have been known to take one out of my own stash if it's still sealed up and I have not opened it and use it for somebody and then just reorder them. So I'll check and see if you write that down.
We're giving it to Dawn, Sylvia. I know what you were going to say. So
yeah, we'll give it to Dawn, but I'll check and see if I have one. If I do, I'll give it to Sylvia.
Or if I got it, pull it out of mine and give it to.
Yeah, and I'll just put it in my cart, reorder it this week. Okay, A is picked raspberry, my absolute favorite pink. It is so gorgeous. B is pine needles, another great earthy green. Blueprint sketch. You know when you see those architectural blueprints and they've got that blue drawing on them, that sketch, yeah, it's a gorgeous color. It's bright, pretty. Abandoned coral. So this one, I would say, do you think this one's a little brighter than the saltwater taffy that we said was kind of cool?
I was going to say, if you have it, compare them, but
I probably do. Compare them on the same paper.
And make a second mushroom.
Let's see. Barn door, candied apple. I've got them all. You know, we could Oh, why do I have 2 barn doors?
What was B? Because I can't read my own writing.
Pine needles.
Ah,
Um,
supposed to be.
salt water.
Picked raspberry is very versatile.
Salt water taffy. Oh, I don't think I have saltwater taffy. I am not saltwater taffy. What am I looking for? Abandoned coral?
Picked raspberry.
Oh, yeah, I have that one for sure.
That's in.
Oh no, or abandoned coral.
Abandoned coral
is actually the one you're looking for. Sorry, Mike. I'm actually looking for picked raspberry for how many there are. That's why.
That's why you said that. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have them alphabetical, that's for sure. They're all here, but they're not alphabetical. I'll have to show you guys one of these days how they're, what's that? Wild honey. Oh, just awesome. Carved pumpkin, marigold, fossilized amber. So maybe on Saturday we should do a swatch session.
Ooh.
Spice marmalade, crackling campfire. Well, come on, where is my abandoned coral? It's not right here. They're not going to get to see it.
You know, I saw a freaking prize blueprint and prize ribbon 6 million times when I'm looking for other ones, and now I couldn't find the prize ribbon last time. Now I can't find the blueprint. Found it.
All right, I am not finding my abandoned coral. And I'm probably just passing right over the top of it. But I did find my picked raspberry. You want to see the best pink? Let's see. Let me not tip over. Yeah, I was thinking that we would make something on Saturday. Do you guys just want to do a swatch session, or?
I don't mind doing a swatch session.
Maybe
It's
we
okay
should.
with me.
Maybe we should.
And Dawn would like to, so there's 4.
Yeah. We all need to, right?
Mm-hmm. But she won't have any of her new stuff there.
That's true.
Get them out.
So maybe we should wait.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if I send them out to, they probably wouldn't be there. I won't send any of the boxes out. Dawn does have a box going. I won't send any of the boxes out till after tomorrow.
I got you, Dawn. Even though I still can't find pine needle on my list, at least there's got to be one if it's there.
There's at least one.
Yeah, Margie would like it too.
Okay. I think that the ink pad gives you much better example of the color than this Reinker does. There's the picture.
Margie, did you want one of the colors, or you were just saying you'd like to do a
swatch?
Swatch.
Oh, there she goes. Just swatch session.
Just a squash session. She says, just a squash session. Okay, look at that.
That's totally different than what I expected.
Well, even look at that compared to that. This is after it's aged. And look at that compared to that. After it's aged a while. And I've noticed that the colors do change after they age.
Yep.
This is on watercolor paper. So you see, I mean, raspberry is pink. It's a pinkish red. It's not totally red. It's more, it's more of a pinkish purplish red. But it's really, really pretty and concentrated. And on watercolor paper, you're going to see all the white through it. And there, after a while, this was on, what are they? Label sheets. So it's almost going to come off different on the label sheets. Look how pretty that is. Gorgeous.
It matches your nails.
It does, doesn't it? Wow. Told you I liked it. I rarely have pink nails. And when I picked raspberry. I'm just going to set those right there. Okay. Now that I've sufficiently given time to look through lists on that one. Picked raspberry. I'll just write raspberry. And pine needles. Okay. Anybody on any of them?
Dawn on all of them.
Got it. Blueprint. Oh, you'll love these. This is a great batch. Abandoned.
I think that she probably has quite a few of the pads. She just
We got
needs
all the ink pads.
Yes.
Now it's time to get the Reinkers.
Bonnie would like picked raspberry.
You got it. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank
Okay,
you,
no
Don.
more picked raspberry.
That's gone. There was only 2.
Yep.
And Don and Bonnie. Okay, got it. Yeah, that is such a pretty color.
The only one I couldn't find was pine needles, but I figured there has to be at least one.
Well,
And
there
if
is
somebody else wants pine needles, we'll have to.
Let's see. Picked raspberry. There was 2. Price
233 and without pine. Oh, I found it too. So it was
Yeah.
2233.
There's abandoned coral. How many pine needles?
2.
So 2, 2, 3, 2.
No, 2233.
3, 3. Got it. Thank you. Okay. A is. Oh, we already had squeezed lemonade. I know we did. Did we have lucky clover?
No.
Lucky clover. This is shamrock green. March shamrock green. And then forest moss. This is another one. This would be more of a gray green. It's like that dark, rich, brownish green, like moss out in the forest. This is a great color. You know, when you're doing something and you have 2 or 3 colors, they can't all be the big, bright, focal point color. Otherwise, they just clash. If you have a nice, bright green or pink or red or whatever it is, you need a color or 2 behind it that support it. Forest moss is one of those, like the vintage photo, like the weathered wood and shabby shutters and all those neutral seedless preserves we already had, didn't we? Victorian velvet. Love Victorian velvet. I know I've told you before, but one of my favorite combinations, and when you ink the edge of something, you don't have to stop with only one ink. You can ink it with more than one. One of my favorite combinations is to ink with vintage photo and then go back and ink it with Victorian velvet. It is the coolest combination. I love it. And then, did we have Lost Shadow? I don't think we did. We had weathered wood. We had hickory smoke.
Ah.
I don't think we had Lost Shadow.
I'm waiting for.
No, we haven't had Lost Shadow.
Okay, so D is Lost Shadow.
That's in.
Oh, that's cool, Dawn.
Because I have so many Stampin' Up! Inks, I have put off the Distress ink. Oh, yeah. Actually, I've only about a dozen ink pads. Really? Oh, but all the Oxides. I love the Oxides. Yep. Lucky Clover. Forest Moss. Forest Moss, I see right down at the bottom of the first row.
Yep.
And Victorian Velvet.
One.
At the top of the second, if I remember right. Nope. Thought I remembered right. Okay.
Rhonda, these are Reinkers.
How many Forest Moss? Oh, got that one. How many Lucky Clover? That's what I don't have.
Yeah, I can't find that one either. Oh,
Okay,
there's
Rhonda.
3 at the top.
Okay, thank you.
And how many
And then
Lost Shadows?
Lost Shadow.
I found it.
Okay. How many?
5.
5. Thank you. Rhonda, we did the Distress ink pads, and then these are the Distress re-inkers for those pads. So if you want to afterwards, go back and watch the ink pads if there's some that you need. And we're talking about doing a swatch session where we can all just hang out and talk and be doing our swatches. Need to get things updated. Next, we will do the Oxide ink pads and then the Oxide re-inkers.
Dawn wants one of each.
Got it. Thank you, Dawn.
Dawn, this looks like the last order I got for while I was at retreat. The last retreat.
And possibly the order that I have right now
Yeah.
for the other half.
I split mine into thirds. And so, yeah.
Okay. What's a swatch? A swatch is taking a piece of paper and putting the color on it so that you can look at it when you're looking for a color for a project. You can look at your paper and see the color, the true color that you want to choose your color. We have swatch charts, like a full page from Ranger that they have little squares, tiny little squares. They look
Actually, go ahead. And I was just
they
going to
look
say
like this. Like here's the distress inks. And so there is a square for each color: abandoned coral, aged mahogany, antique linen. So you could take a blending tool and take abandoned coral, put it on the blending tool, and then just, rub some of it in there. And so you can make a swatch of each color. This is an updated one that includes the most recent scorched timber. That's what it is. So that's what the entire thing looks like. And then here's the same one. I've been using these to catalog and chart and all kinds of things. So I'll print out another one that's clean on heavy cardstock, and I'll use that to swatch all my colors. And then I will print out another one, an oxide. There's one that'll say oxides, and I'll print out 2 of each. One of them, I'll drop a drop of this on it. I'll probably print that on watercolor paper, although the one I have now is on heavy cardstock, and it worked just fine because I'm telling you, you only need 1 drop. Drop 1 drop of each color in there. Just give it a minute. It'll spread on its own enough to see that color. If you want the reinkers, because we use the reinkers often for things other than just reinking that pad. And so it's good to know what those colors are. Okay. Have we had gathered twigs?
Oh, I thought you were going over to ink pads. Sorry.
No.
I will.
We're still doing reinkers.
Okay. Dawn said she was watching on Saturday.
Okay. We're almost done with these reinkers, so let's finish these. Did we do gathered twigs already? Since
I don't think so.
Up a few, put 2 in there. I don't think so either. Okay, so gathered twigs is A. B is spun sugar. So that's a lighter pink, a softer pink than picked raspberry. C, did we already do walnut stain? I feel like we did, but
I don't think so.
No.
No. Okay, walnut stain. When you want something a little bit darker than vintage photo, I like walnut stain. If you want something even darker than that, ground espresso. And then tattered rose. Tattered rose is really pretty. Another one that the color of the label is totally off and deceiving. All right, gathered twigs.
That's 10.
Tattered rose 2.
Thank you. And walnut and spun sugar. Gathered twigs 5.
Okay, thanks.
That one, get that one. Walnut 2.
2. Spun sugar 2.
2. Okay, thank you.
Yes, you did. You did walnut stain the last sale.
Okay. Okay, so Rhonda gets a walnut. Thank you, Rhonda. And Dawn gets A, B, and D. Thank you, Dawn. Okay. All right, and the last 2 of the regular reinkers are brushed corduroy and frayed burlap. They're also really good neutrals. Frayed burlap is a little more on the gray clay side of that neutral brown, and brushed corduroy probably has a little more of the red undertone, would you say? Red, orange undertone of brown. It's still brown, but I mean, because how do you say there's a difference between this brown, and this brown? But they're very, very different.
Tones and hues, much different.
Yes.
That's
Rhonda. Marianne, Rhonda wants to know if you can throw these in with her order that she did from HPP the other day.
I could, but it went out this morning.
Oh.
So sorry, Rhonda. But I will, anything from today, I will hold, because tomorrow we're doing paper only. And then if people want to do alcohol ink or any of those others, I will hold it to put any of those things together. I actually thought about it, Rhonda. What's really funny is I had it ready to go. Let's see, today is Wednesday. I had it ready to go on Monday. I think you did it over the weekend. I had it ready to go Monday morning, and I set it aside. And I don't remember. I thought maybe I should ask her if she'd like me to hold it for this week's sales.
I got you, Dawn.
And I didn't.
There's no more frayed burlap. Dawn got it.
Dawn got it? Okay.
But there's plenty of brushed cord.
Okay. Put this one here. Okay, so brushed corduroy and frayed burlap. Let me write those.
Mm-hmm.
However, I will say, Rhonda, that if all you have is a bunch of reinkers and flat things like that, we can get a bunch of those into the small flat rate box, which is like, I don't remember what it is, $7 or $8 shipping, something like that. But then I can get a whole for $10 the bubble wrap envelope, the bubble envelope flat rate. I can get a ton of stuff in that, except 12 by 12 paper won't fit. So, okay, who have we got on this?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dawn.
Okay.
On one of these.
Dawn on both. Thank you, Dawn.
We have 6 of brushed cord and 1 of frayed burlap.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so frayed burlap is gone. Brush cord there is available. Okay, so let me get these into this container. Sorry about that loud noise. And if those who came in after we'd already started, if you do go back and watch, you'll know exactly what is still available, and just send me a private message if there's something that you need. Okay, so now we're going to do the Oxide pads. So the difference in the ink and the Oxide pads, the Oxide is going to give you a softer, more muted type of color. And it's really cool how it reacts to water.
It's more opaque too.
Yes.
It covers things.
Yes. So if you put that down and then you spray it with water, you get a really, really awesome
it's almost dusty.
reaction. Yes. Yes, that's a good way to say it. All right. A is weathered wood. A really good general neutral. B is salvaged patina. I probably don't need to say again, huh? I'll never be without salvaged patina. One of my top recommendations, especially the Oxide reacts with the water. So
What's
cool.
the first one? You didn't say it.
Weathered wood. I did, but I'll say it again.
I either wasn't paying attention or
Hey, you were probably looking for the right page. I'm looking for, oh well, hickory smoke is C. It's lighter than the black and darker than lost shadow.
Mm-hmm.
And aged mahogany will be D. So this is brown with some red in it, like mahogany wood. Okay, so now we're on Oxide pads, and then we will do the Oxide Reinkers.
That's in.
Thank you, Sylvia. Dawn. Oh, Dawn, I did that too, and I had to sit down and go through all mine, make a list. What do I have? What do I still need? I've already got a cart going with some more that I need to order. So if there's something that you really want and we don't have, send me a message. Okay, these are Oxide pads.
Okay.
These are
Sarah
super.
would like salvage patina.
Thank you, Sarah. You're gonna love that one.
And there are 2 of those. So it goes 2, 2, 2, 1.
Okay, 2, 2.
And Rhonda wants B and D.
Okay, so Sarah and Rhonda on the salvage patina. Awesome. Good call, ladies. And then D is the aged mahogany, and that is for Rhonda as well, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Did you hear my Boston accent come in? I said Rhonda.
No,
I added an in.
that's funny. I really do know your name. It's just Boston.
Yeah.
That is funny. Okay, so withered wood.
I actually went to college with a girl named Rhonda, and everybody would say it Rhonda.
Rhonda. Oh, that's hilarious. Wow. Okay, A is scorched timber. Again, this is the brand new one that just came out on Saturday. If you're wanting to get them all, this is the newest and the very last color to come out. It is a brown and it has a gray undertone, and it looks fantastic with lumberjack plaid. Oh, rusty hinge was the third color.
Mm-hmm.
Scorched timber, lumberjack plaid, and rusty hinge. Because of the undertones of the scorched timber, it is going to look good with so many. I will use it with fired brick for sure.
Yes.
I will use it with salvaged patina. You could even use it with cracked pistachio. Anything red or orange, green is going to look really great with scorched timber. Lost shadow. So scorched timber is A, fired brick is B, cracked pistachio is C, and lost shadow is D.
Scorched timber 1.
I wasn't sure about scorched timber because I thought another brown, but then I tried it and it really does have undertones that none of the other browns do.
Yes. It reminds me of antique linen, how antique linen has so many undertones.
Yeah.
That's
you
it.
think, oh, that's just a boring kind of like neutral, but then you put it next to other things and it goes with so many because of the undertones that the other things pull out that you don't see without them. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you, Sarah. I got you. Sarah got the only scorched timber.
Oh, no, there are more scorched timbers.
Oh,
I did write down more. Sorry.
okay.
Yep.
It goes 1, 2, 2, 1 if you're looking for
Sarah. Okay. More like 12, 2, 2, 1.
Okay.
2, 2.
I thought it was going to be that way, but when I saw that as 1, I was thinking,
I had one here and I didn't even pull the others out because I knew what I had there. So, all right, Dawn A. I already put one order for me from, I don't remember. I think, Dawn, that we do, let's write it down on the scorched timber, but I think we have her down from Monday Jumpstart.
Yep. I think we do. Too.
And Rhonda also for a scorched timber. And then Rhonda for a fired brick. That's a pretty one too.
Yeah.
We'll like those. Guys, I'm telling you a lot about these things, and I'm realizing that you haven't seen us use a lot of these in some of the ways that we're talking about. And I've been doing a lot of reflection lately on all the different things that we're doing and that I have going on. And I'm still working through those things because I'm looking at how will HPP look if I drop this or drop that or whatever. But I'm going to be making some changes in my responsibilities because I really, really miss being able to regularly make tutorials. That's how this whole thing started before we even had HPP. I was just making tutorials and putting them on the website, or not on the website. I'm sorry, on the YouTube. And I really miss making those tutorials for you. And I really miss having more even short lives where we're making something, demonstrating some products, showing you how to use it. Because we all buy all these products because they're so cool. But if we don't use them, they're just sitting there. And I want you to get the enjoyment, and I want the enjoyment of using them. Not just buying them because they're neat and then they sit there and you don't know what to do with them. So I'm going to be making some changes to my schedule where we can do some more things like that together, or I can record more short 15 to 30 minute videos and tutorials. It'll be out there to help guide you through using some of these things in some different ways. So be watching for that coming soon. Okay, let's see. Scorched timber, fired brick. I've got Rhonda, Sarah, and Dawn. Anybody else? Okay, let's see. That's A and B. These two can go over here. Okay, so A is going to be crushed olive. B is tea dye. If you like the look of coffee dyed paper, but you want it a little bit lighter, tea dye is really perfect for that.
Also, I think that one has a little bit of an orange undertone to it.
Yes, just slight red orange. Yep. And if you put it up against something that's red orange, it pulls it out more. Absolutely. Frayed burlap.
Casey, you got
my. Good. Can't wait. Good to see you, Casey. Are you on lunch? Casey works at Hobby Lobby, so he always jumps in on his lunch, and we don't get him for very long. D is black soot. Black soot is awesome. I like the distress spray and the oxide spray, black soot. I use those all the time for flicking little, what do we call them? Just little grungy dots, little splats on things. 15-minute break.
And I think that the black soot oxide is more gray, or it's got a different undertone. It's not strict black.
Yes, I agree. And when you put that down and then you spritz it with water, you get really cool reaction. Well, it's good to see you, Casey, even if it's only for 15 minutes.
Or a few minutes in that 15 minutes.
Yeah, really. Casey, you're going to love he just got the heat tool. You're going to love that. It's so quiet. It's so quiet.
Okay.
Brushed olive.
Rhonda would like black soot.
You got it. Thank you, Rhonda. Great. Burlap. And black soot.
There it is. Oh, come on, guys. Seriously?
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, funny.
I think that the band might be getting together tonight because I keep seeing cars coming in, and I can hear Mark, but I'm not sure where he's playing from, the garage or his room.
That's why they're barking, because the cars keep coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to change my page to the Oxide pads.
3225.
There we go. What did you say?
3225.
Thank you.
These are easier to find because there's less of them.
Because there's less of them. Yep. There are less oxides for sure. So yeah, check your list. Okay, here we go. A is Lucky Clover. Good March green. Let's stop that one. B is, you don't need two Lucky Clovers. B is Weathered Wood. C is Victorian Velvet. I will often use the Oxide Victorian Velvet with the ink Vintage Photo. I'll do the Vintage Photo first, the regular ink pad, and then I come back with the Oxide, which is a softer Victorian Velvet over the top of it. Looks Very cool.
Do you have a fourth one, or are
Oh,
we
I'm sorry.
down to all of them?
Thanks, Deanne.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't think you've had aged mahogany yet.
Yeah, old paper.
No, you
we
did.
Yep, we did.
Old paper.
Old paper is D. I'm so sorry. I'm pulling it, counting how many are left. We'll just have 2 more sets. I didn't even see it. Oh,
1, 2, 3, 2.
thank you.
That's in.
Lucky Clover, Weathered Wood, Victorian Velvet, and Old Paper.
Old paper.
Old paper was one of those that was very deceiving to me.
Yes.
Didn't think it was anything all that great. I waited a while to get it, and it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. There we go.
Nobody needs any of those.
These? Okay. All right. We only have 2 more groups.
Bye, Rhonda.
Cooking dinner. Have fun, Rhonda. We'll be here for 1 more hour. All right. Pumice
Bye,
stone.
Rhonda.
A is pumice stone. B is walnut stain. C is crackling campfire. And D is rustic wilderness.
Whoa. You're going awfully fast.
I can do it again. Pumice stone. Walnut stain. Crackling campfire. Crack camp.
Mm-hmm.
And rustic wilderness. Rustic wilderness. 2.
2 of each of them.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, that's in.
That annoying thing called cooking. I'm with her. Totally with you, Rhonda.
I got you, Glennis.
I'm all for going out and bringing home leftovers for the next day. Then go out the next day and bring home leftovers for the following day. Oh, Glennis on a walnut. Thank you.
Especially pizza and Chinese food. We always order enough to have leftovers.
Oh, yeah. I love Chinese, leftover Chinese. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had leftover Thai today.
That'd be good.
Love some spicy Thai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anybody besides Glennis need these? If not,
I pretty much like any food other than American.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that, except a good burger. A good
Yeah.
burger now and then.
Yes.
Okay, gathered twigs and peeled paint are the last 2 on board here. Gathered twigs and peeled paint.
One, 2.
Thank you. Oh, Sarah, you don't have Thai food restaurant there? Well, we might just have to do Thai when you're here for retreat.
Mm-hmm.
That would be yummy.
Great.
That would be yummy. It's always fun to be able to go to some places that you don't have available. at
Yep.
your own.
Okay, that's in.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, we are taking way longer on these than I thought.
That's because you're stopping and describing every color.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, fine.
No, you need to do that
No,
sometimes.
I will, but we need to get through these things because people want to see more than just those.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sarah and I both vote for Thai food.
Okay. I have a favorite Thai place that's just really close.
Great.
Yep. And I'm up for Thai food. I'm up for
Yum.
Korean food.
Yum.
The only thing I don't care for is Indian.
I knew you were going to say that. And what is it about Indian?
Mostly the curry flavors. They make me nauseous.
Okay. So
I wonder if there's one spice in it that makes that they
they
use in
have
all of it.
things that are not curry, like
Yeah.
chicken tikka masala. That's my favorite, and that is not curry.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's a few things I've eaten at when I have to go to an Indian restaurant,
Uh-huh.
but
They're
overall it's a curry that bothers me.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can understand that.
Isn't curry England's #1 dish? You
I think
can't go
so.
to England either.
Glennis, if you have to go to Indian, get tandoori chicken.
Yes.
Yummy, yummy. No curry, none of those spices at all
Yep.
in there.
Indian food
Chicken
and
tikka
pho.
masala is my favorite. Absolutely favorite. Yeah, I love Thai curry. It's not
Mhm.
like Indian curry at all.
Yeah, I've had that.
Okay. If you want to get the scorched timber, the entire set, this is one of everything. The ink pad, the oxide pad, the reinker, the oxide reinker, the ink spray, the oxide spray, the paint, the paint, and the glaze. I can't even think. The embossing glaze, which is different than embossing powder. We might have to do an embossing glaze versus embossing powder live. It's been a while since we did that. I have one complete set left like that. Well, that's not true. The others, they just sent all bundled together. I do have several sets. So we'll put that up as the complete set. The retail on that is $48. If you want that today at the live, you may get that for $44. B is the new mini set of 4. This is the Uncharted Mariner, the Lumberjack Plaid, the Lost Shadow, and the new Scorched Timber. So it's the mini version of this. A lot of people collect the minis because they're easier to take when traveling, or even if you want to go do art outside with grandkids at the park or whatever. It's easier to carry a few minis than a bunch of big ones. So that's A. So that's B. B is, let me think, $13.99. We can do it for $12.75 today on the live. It'll be more on the website. C is the set of 6. This is set 16 of the Distress crayons. This is the new Scorched Timber, Lost Shadow, Lumberjack Plaid, Uncharted Mariner, Saltwater Taffy, and Villainous Potion on the crayons.
It's the 6-pack. Yep.
It's the 6-pack, set 16. If you only want, hey, Jen, if you only want the last 3 that came out, that's Lumberjack Plaid, Lost Shadow, and Scorched Timber. There's the 3-pack. So see, $12.99. We'll do those for $12. This one is $6.99. We can do that for $6.50 for the 3-pack. And then we have an E. E is the Distress watercolor pencil. If you've been collecting the watercolor pencils that have come in the tins, they brought the new Scorched Timber out just by itself, so you can add it to your set, and that is $2.49. We can do that for $2.25.
How much did you say the 6-pack of crayons were?
We'll do it for $12 today.
Okay, thank you.
Brain dead. Finally gotten home, settled in. Hi, Jen. It is.
How much was the watercolor pencil?
Oh, Casey, pho, Vietnamese. Yes.
And he's saying transparent embossing medium by comparison to the powder, which is opaque.
Yes.
Sylvia, I haven't got it in yet.
This is an embossing glaze versus embossing powder. I think that's why we need to do a live using both of them and showing the difference, because he's right. The glaze is transparent, so you use it over the color.
Hello.
What?
I need the price on E, please.
Oh, $2.25. Sorry.
Did you hear both of us?
Yep. Jen.
Probably said it while she was focusing on typing in these. And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a lot of typing there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, we'll do something with embossing powder versus embossing glaze
I got
versus
you, Bonnie.
Diane Reevely's
Bye, Casey.
Bye,
glass.
Casey.
Bye, Casey. Have fun. C for Casey. Casey, we'll put you down for a C and then go back and watch the rest of it to see all the things you missed. See if there's anything else that we can use your shipping money for together. Okay, let me get my page turned here.
I've got everything written down, everybody.
All right. So scorched timber set. Do we have anybody for the whole set?
No,
Okay. The mini
not
set.
yet. Nope.
Set, what is it? I want to say it's 16 or 17. I don't remember. Mini set, nobody there. Okay, the set 16 crayons.
Yes, Casey.
Number 16, Casey. All right. And the number 15 crayons.
Sylvia.
Number 15, Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. And the scorched timber watercolor pencil.
Sylvia and Bonnie.
Watercolor pencil. Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. And thank you, Bonnie.
Was there only one of each?
Nope, there are multiples. I've got multiples of each. These are all brand new items, so I got a bunch.
Okay.
Got plenty. Thank you, Casey. Can I cancel the Oxide pad and reinker of? Yeah, absolutely, Dawn. We'll take her off of the Oxide pad of scorched timber and off of the reinker, and we'll put her on the scorched timber set. Dawn, there you go. It's a better way to
Dawn,
do
if
it.
you get it, the things that are in D are also in C, so you really only need one or the other.
Yeah, if you're getting C, you don't need D unless you want two of each.
Unless, or you don't have the other ones.
Well, these are the same. So
Right, and
just
she might
right
have
here.
a 3-pack of the other 3.
Oh, yeah. Well, but she's already got.
Right.
Okay. So these 3 are the same as these 3. And then you get these additional. So unless you want 2 of these, save you some money to spend somewhere else. But yeah, I mean, if you want it, you can have it. Just so you know that these 3 are the same as those 3.
Oh, she meant C and C.
Should have known. I should have known. Okay, so C, yep. C crayons, Dawn. And E, yes, the watercolor pencil. Okay, the watercolor pencil. Now, I don't have them to show. The order's in process right now because we just pre-ordered them. But the sets of watercolor pencils, we have a set 1, 2, 3 out. I just took mine all out to the living room. I was watercoloring last night while watching a movie with Doug. I don't even have one here to show you except this one. But we have all the watercolor pencils in 3 sets. I think there's 12 in a tin, so that's like 36. We just pre-ordered set 4, 5, and 6. So if you, I don't know where my note is. Did you happen to write down the price I said yesterday on those? Set 4, 5, and 6. If you are collecting the watercolor pencils and you know that you want
in a different notebook.
Oh, and you know you want set 4, 5, and 6. They are $25 per set. And we are doing $24.99. So if you want one set, $24.99. If you want 2 sets, then
it's $46.50.
$46.50. And if you want all 3 sets,
it's $68.
$68 as opposed to $75. They will be more on the website. They will be more on the website. But if you want to pre-order those watercolor pencil sets, can you just put that in, Glennis? Put Distress watercolor pencil set 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, and 6. 1 equals 25. 2 equals $46.50.
I'm still on watercolor.
Okay. I'll repeat it again.
But with 4, 5, and 6?
For sets 4, 5, and 6. So this is a pre-order on sets 4, 5, and 6. If you want one of them, $25. If you want two of them, that equals $46.50. And if you want all three of them, $68. Nobody is discounting these because they are brand new. And
How much is 2?
2 is $46.50. The whole retailer thing is they know they don't have to discount it because it's brand new. Everybody wants it.
And yeah, they don't want you to discount them either.
They don't want us to discount them either. But
That's
I want your money to go farther, just like I want my money to go farther buying these things. And so
Okay, Bonnie, I gotcha.
I like the reward of if I want to buy 2 of them or all 3 of them, getting a discount on that. So I'm doing it. If you don't have 1, 2, and 3, or you don't have all of them, let's see. I think there's still a set 1 and a set 2 on the website. I think 3 just sold out. But I believe there is one set 1 and one set 2 on the website. If you know that you want those, tell me. I'll pull them off the website and we'll put them on this order. But if you want to go to the website and check it out, hppcreate.com. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. Do we have a Bonnie? Bonnie, all 3. Okay.
Yep.
This is 68 Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. I'll put you on.
Yes, Jen, it is. It's amazing.
Yeah. But that's how we do it at HPP. This is my family. And I think of your expenditures just like my own. And I want our money to go as far as it possibly can. And we all want the new things. So let's try to make it easier to get them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oxide reinkers.
Okay, just for a minute.
Yeah.
Bonnie had got E up above. You won't need that now if she's getting the sets.
No, she still does because that
This
is
is
the
not in the
singular.
sets.
Oh,
It's
I'm
not
sorry.
in a
Okay,
set.
excuse me.
Yep, it's
Sorry.
alone.
Sorry.
Yep. Thanks for checking on that, though. That would have been a good catch. Kind of like this and this. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We did not do the oxide reinkers, right?
Not
Nope.
yet.
There's not a ton of them. So let's get those in. We just did the oxide pads. This is all the different colors of reinkers we have. Not that that's all of them because there's multiples, but that's all the colors. But there's not as
Dawn
many.
would like all 3, please. Yes, you do need E.
Dawn,
And Edna would like an E.
got Edna, Sylvia, Bonnie, Dawn, and Edna for E. Thank you,
Yes.
Edna. Hi, Edna.
And Dawn would like a full
And
set.
Bonnie and Dawn both for all 3 sets.
Yep. And
No, Sarah, what that means is that he's not going to add any more new colors. So there are now 72 distress colors, and they're telling us that is the last of the distress line. They will continue to make those, so we'll be able to continue to get them because we all love them. But they are not going to add any new colors to the distress line. So these are the reinkers for the oxide pads. The oxide pads are the gray ones, the ones that react really nicely to water. You will notice that they separate. You do need to shake these up. Anytime you can hear a ball inside of them, the steel ball, you know that you need to shake them up. So you need to shake that to mix it before. Look at that. So pretty, that mustard seed. I love these. These are awesome to use on their own too with just the drops. All right. A is candied apple. B is mustard seed. C is chipped sapphire. D is old paper. And E.
no, just do D.
Just D?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought we'd get through them faster. Too much.
Yeah.
Too much info, Marianne. Slow down. Okay. Yeah, I just
Filter
love-
in.
Okay, let me turn my page. Ox Reinker.
I just totally split the thing of my pencil, of my paper, of my pen. Split the
Oh my goodness.
because I was writing too heavy.
Oh, yeah, I do that. Okay, there is only one candied apple.
Yes, there is only one candied apple.
Seed.
There's 2 mustard seed.
Okay, thank you.
There's 2 chipped sapphire,
Thank you.
and I'm still looking for old paper. 1 old paper.
One old paper. Okay. Thank you.
Edna would like B.
Mustard seed. Good choice, Edna. Thank you, Edna. I hope you're feeling better, Edna. I hope you're feeling so much better. The color really changes when you mix these up.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's fired brick. It just kind of looks like, I don't know. It's just
2 layers.
yeah. But when you mix them, the color like completely changes. Here's like one of my favorites, wild honey. You see yellow, you see some orange. It's just kind of there. Watch when we mix it.
And the top layer is always a little see-through, and the bottom layer is always the
color, the pigment. Yeah.
Top
Look at
layer
that
is the ink.
gorgeous color that came together with that orange. But when you look at them separated, you can see what the undertones are available. Are available. I just got how Glennis is available. You can see what the undertones are.
I got you, Dawn.
Okay, Dawn, on which one?
D. Old
Got it.
paper.
Thank you. A is wild honey. B is fired brick. C is cracked pistachio. And D is weathered wood. So when you look at that, you can see that it's going to have gray undertones because all that pigment down there is gray. And there's the darker up there, the transparent part. So I'm going to shake this one up. It's weathered wood. You can go ahead and put them in, but I'm going to shake it
Do
up.
we have a wild honey oxide pad?
10.
No.
Did we?
No.
No, but if you want to grab the Reinker and then shoot me a message, I'm adding things to my cart right now as I'm going through mine and seeing what I still need.
Yes, wild paper oxide pad for Dawn.
Wild paper?
Yes, that's what I meant.
Wild honey or old paper? Anything that's not right here.
Old paper oxide pad.
Okay. Did we have one? Let me see.
Yes, we had 2.
Okay.
I got you, Dawn.
We'll have to just go back and sync our lists.
Yeah.
Old paper.
Mia.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you, Dawn. Okay, wild honey, fired brick, cracked pistachio, and weathered wood.
Okay, I'm going to put Edna down, and then I'm going to put a star that she needs the pad too.
Okay. And if it's not one that's right here, you will have to tell me later because I won't have those written down. Then I can add them. Wild honey, fired brick.
Let them up.
Cracked.
I've got to go stop something. I'll be right back.
It's boxing for the animals. I need to charge my watch. It's about dead here. Okay. So I've got Edna for A.
Yep.
And Dawn's writing down, Dawn Marie's writing down that you want the pad. So she'll get that to me later. Okay. All right. Next set. One I will never be without. Any guesses? Rusty hinge. For Salvage Patina or Rusty hinge. So I left it apart here so that you can see that. And look, it's orange, but it's not orange. It's really a rusty color That's the color. And then you got the transparent part, the really liquidy part that's darker. When you add those together.
Yeah, I see the bottom is more of a peachy orange, and then the top is where you get the rust color.
See how it starts mixing there? Scorched Timber is B. This is the brand new one. If you got the brand new, just released Saturday pad, then here's your reinker for that one.
And you did not get the entire set.
If you got the entire set, you do not need that. There we go. And this comes out truly rusty looking. I use this on a lot of paper and plastic things, a lot of mixed media. Picked Raspberry. Looks like my fingernails. Now we know that. And tea dye. Rusty Hinge. I didn't get the numbers on the last one. Did you write them?
I didn't either.
Okay, I'll find them. I'll find them. Let's see, reinkers. Okay, tea dye 2. Rusty, scorched, picked raspberry, and tea dye. Tea dye 2. Wild honey was 2. And wild honey, I have Edna down for wild honey, and then you wrote that she wants the pad too.
Yep.
Okay.
And nobody wanted fired brick or cracked pistachio or weathered wood, so I
got that. We had the scorched timber. Scorched timber is 2.
Yes, that's the one I found.
Rusty Hinge. Ooh, Rusty Hinge is 1.
One before or after Edna?
Picked raspberry is 2. There's just one Rusty Hinge.
Okay, so it's
picked raspberry. What did I just say? 2, I think. Yep, 2 picked raspberry. Cracked pistachio, there was 2. Fired brick, there was 2. Weathered wood, there was 2.
Okay. Tea dye.
Tea dye 2.
Got it too. Okay. Edna, and you also want the pad for that one too. I will put a star by yours and said needs pad.
Okay, so Edna gets Rusty Hinge and also needs the pad for that. Okay.
Yep.
All righty. Edna on that one.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you, Edna. Okay. Pumice Stone is A. Tumbled Glass is B. That's exactly what it looks like. Gathered Twigs is C. And Hickory Smoke is D. So pumice stone is very much like a pumice stone. It's kind of a clay gray color. I've seen one of those. Hickory Smoke is between soot, which is black, and Lost Shadow, which is light gray. Hickory Smoke is right in between those two. Pumice stone, tumbled glass, gathered twigs, and hickory.
I have 1, 2, 2, and I'm looking for hickory now. 2.
Thank you. 1, 2, 2, 2. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. We have 3 more groupings is all.
Glennis needs C.
Glennis gets gathered twigs. Thank you, Glennis.
And ink pad.
And T.
I got you, Glennis.
Okay.
Beige mahogany and 4. Okay. 1. Okay. We good?
Yep.
On this one? Let's have Glennis on C. Okay. One of these is going to have an E.
Okay.
So A is Crackling Campfire. B is Frayed Burlap. C is Crushed Olive. And D is aged mahogany.
What was C again?
C is crushed olive and aged mahogany.
That
Camp. Braid. Burlap. Crushed olive. And aged mahogany.
Braid burlap 2. Crackling campfire 1.
Thank you.
Crushed olive 1.
Thank you.
Aged mahogany 2.
Thank you. All right.
Okay, Edna needs C and D.
Crushed olive,
Mhm.
aged mahogany. Thank you, Edna. Perfect. Okay. A is pumice. Did we just have pumice stone? We did.
Yeah.
We did just have pumice stone.
night, Jen.
Well, that's good. Good night, Jen.
Good night, Jen.
That's great. Now we will only have 2 more groups of 4, not a 5.
Yay.
Antique linen. The other one I won't be without, salvaged patina. Abandoned coral. And shabby shutters. Coral and shabby.
1622.
1622. Thank you.
That's in.
All right. We have one last group of 4, and that's it on the Oxide Reinkers. So at the end of today's sale, I will ask for you to go ahead and send the payment as we have been doing through either the HPP, PayPal, couldn't think what it was for a minute, PayPal, which is Marianne at HPP Create, and it'll come up as MPH Design LLC, Marianne at hppcreate.com, or Venmo, as you have been in the past. That's easy for me to transfer over there to HPP. So either HPP, PayPal, or Venmo. And if you're not sure about your total, shoot me a message after Dawn Marie and I coordinate our lists, make sure that we both have everything for everybody and got the extras that you wanted to order, like the crayons, the watercolor pencils, also the if you're getting like a re-inker and you want to add, do I pay for the pre-order now or now? Yes, you do now, because it's already on its way. I went ahead and pre-ordered them, and I have another order going in tomorrow. So they will be here. They will be here shortly, and they'll get, I won't send out your box. I don't think anybody's box is so full that we can't fit these in and some singles. And so if you've got a pre-order like that, I will hold your box for that pre-order to arrive. No use sending it out and then having to pay shipping again.
Right.
Okay, Edna. Yeah, just shoot me a message so I don't forget, Edna. I'll get your total because you had a couple of oxide pads or ink pads that you want ordered as well. I can total that all up for you and I'll give you a total there. Okay. Anybody on these?
No.
Dawn for an A.
Oh, I see that now.
Oh,
Okay. I just Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. Not gonna miss.
Sorry, I missed you.
It's so close to her name that she just sees her own name.
Sometimes I do miss it because I see the DM and I think,
Yeah.
although mine should be blue and have a wrench on it. But
Yeah. Okay. A is walnut stain. B is peacock feathers. Oh, one of my absolute favorite blues, peacock feathers. It's very, very pretty, very tealy, very, yeah, gorgeous. Lumberjack plaid and peeled paint. Those are the last 4 oxide refills that we have today.
Lumberjack plaid 2.
Okay,
So it's 2322.
Thank you. Walnut stain, peacock feathers, lumberjack plaid, and peeled paint.
Glennis and Dawn.
On which one?
Walnut.
Thank you. Thanks, Glennis. Thanks, Dawn. Jack and peeled. Okay. So walnut stain is gone. Okay.
Excuse me.
that's contagious. No.
Don't be doing that.
I need oxygen.
Take some deep breaths.
Yeah.
Suck in some deep breaths. Okay. So let's move those.
I'm also getting hungry, even though I ate a salad like 3 hours ago.
Yeah. Well, 3 hours ago is a long time.
It is.
3 hours is like another meal time.
Yep. And it was only a salad, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the distress sprays. So in the distress sprays, there are 2. Okay. So there are the regular distress sprays, which will say distress spray stain. This is like the spray version of your regular ink pad and re-inker. So the spray version of that. And then there is the oxide spray, which is the spray version of your oxide pad and oxide re-inker. So we're going to start with the spray stain, which is like the regular ink pad, not the oxide, which is the one that can look a little chalky. You get some cool, funky things when you spray it with water. Just want to make sure everybody's clear on the one we're doing. We will do spray stains first, and then we will do oxides. So A is going to be frayed burlap. B is going to be tea dye. And let's see, those are oxides. They all happen to be in the same container. So I take just a moment to make sure that I'm only pulling the, I think they're at one end or the other, and maybe not. Frayed burlap, tea dye, black soot.
I don't have mine either, Dawn.
What?
My list of sprays.
Oh, of sprays. Oh. Okay, so black soot, you know, after you get a project done and you want to just get some little flicks of spray on them, that splatter that just kind of seems to finish them off. Black soot and picket fence are 2 of the best to do that with. Honestly. Oxide. I think we've got more oxides than regular inkers. Okay, antique linen will be D. Now, the question is, how many of each? Go ahead and put them in.
Yeah, because I don't have the numbers.
Yep. Go ahead and put them in, and
Looking up the price of the 550.
hopefully by the time we're done with them, I'll have these all out of this box and know how many there are.
Okay, that's
Okay.
Yes, yes. When you have duplicates, you can give them as random acts of kindness.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea.
I got you, Edna.
Oh, that one's Oxide. I'm having to double check them, make sure that they're not putting oxides in the regular. Oxide, 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 oxide. Okay, I think I got them separated. Just double checking there. These are all oxide. Okay. They are. Okay. So it looks like, wow, that's kind of surprising. These are regular. Let me put them on the opposite side. It's regular, 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 oxide, oxide, regular, oxide. Okay. Oxide and oxide. Okay. So it looks like there is one frayed burlap, one tea dye, one black soot.
Not anymore. Edna gets it.
No, I'm sorry. There's two black soots.
Oh, okay.
Good. Two black soot and two antique linen.
Excellent.
All right. Let me turn my.
I actually use the antique linen a lot. I have two of them because I'm so low on one of them that I had to get the second one.
Yes.
Recently.
I do tend to go through these. They last forever, but I use them a lot. Okay, so these are the regular spray stain, not oxide. Okay, and frayed burlap. Anybody on frayed burlap?
Nope.
Okay, tea dye.
Nope.
Okay, black soot.
Just Edna?
Edna. Thank you, Edna. And antique linen.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So let me set these over here as completed ones. Okay. The next batch will be Rustic Wilderness. There's 4 Rustic Wilderness. Those together. There was a second tea dye there. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Lumberjack Plaid. And there is 2 Lumberjack Plaid. And Victorian Velvet. And there is 2 Victorian Velvet. There are 2 Victorian Velvet. Oh, and one of my absolute favorites, Rusty Hinge. Love Rusty Hinge. And there are 4 Rusty Hinge. Yay.
That's in.
Rustic Wilderness.
Glennis needs A.
Thank you, Glennis.
Sheila wants B.
Lumberjack Plaid. Thank you, Sheila. Victorian
Sylvia
Velvet.
wants C.
Yes, it's a good one. Thank you, Sylvia.
And Edna wants D.
Thank you, Edna. Rusty Hinge. Okay. That one with that. That one with that.
Yes, Sheila, I'll put you in for the second black soot.
Oh, absolutely. Write that down. Thank you, Sheila.
Sherman.
Sherman. I love Sherman. All right. A is Picket Fence. Hey, when you're doing those splats at the end, you do black splats and white splats. I love to do some black, some white, and some gold, a metallic in there. It gives a really cool look. This is the one. This is the white. Shake it up, and then I often just take it out and flick it against the top. If I don't want like a whole spray, I just want some splatters. That's how I do that. And picket fence, there is 7 picket fence. B,
Because we use it so often.
I don't want to be without picket fence or black soot or rusty hinge.
Yeah.
Or I won't be without salvaged patina. And there are 6 salvaged patina. There we go. I use that a lot too. 6 salvaged patina. And then we have lost shadow. And I think this is the only other one that is not an oxide. So there will only be 3 here. Lost shadow. There are 3 lost shadows.
Okay.
Picket fence. Salvaged patina.
Then
Lost shadow.
I tend to use lost shadow if I'm doing something darker and I don't want the white splatter, because it just
yeah.
it does.
It gives you that
Sometimes
light.
white is too stark, so
Yes.
I do the lost shadow.
Yes. Gives you that contrast without being white.
Right. Sheila, I gotcha.
Sheila on a picket fence. Thank you, Sheila.
Sylvia wants salvage patina.
Salvage patina. Thank you, Sylvia. You'll love that one.
Mm-hmm.
hi, KK.
KK wants picket fence.
Picket fence. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Put these over here.
So we must be on to the oxide spray.
Oxide sprays. Yes. Love the oxide sprays too. I just love all the sprays. I love all the sprays from all the companies because all the sprays are so much fun. Okay, so A is iced spruce. So these are all oxides now, all oxide sprays. And B is black soot. Let me see here. There's a second iced spruce. And C is vintage photo. I know that there's a couple more here. So there's another black soot. There's another iced spruce. That one goes with that one. And that one. There's another iced spruce. I think that's the last one. That one's old paper.
Is
Okay.
that 3 or 4?
4 iced spruce, 2 black soot. D is aged mahogany. I'm checking for how many. There's another black soot. So 3 black soot. And just making sure there's no more vintage photo or
That's in.
aged mahogany here.
Glennis would like vintage photo.
There is 2 vintage photo.
Thank you.
And that is it on the aged mahogany. Only 1.
Okay, well, Sylvia gets it.
Iced spruce. Black soot. Vintage photo for Glennis. Thank you, Glennis.
And Sylvia.
And Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. Glennis and Sylvia. There are 2, so perfect. And aged mahogany.
For Sylvia.
Mahogany for Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia.
Woohoo!
She got what she wanted. Yay! Okay, so let's put these over here. Okay, one of my, it's my favorite, salvaged patina. A. And there are 5 salvaged patina. Yay! And then peeled paint is B. Peeled paint, there are 2. That one. Okay, right for that. And that, okay. There are 2 peeled paint. C will be lumberjack plaid. There is only 1 lumberjack plaid. And there with barn door. And D can be lost shadow. There are 2 lost shadows.
Okay.
Oh, there's another salvage patina. Whoop, whoop.
Will
6
these
of
be
them.
on the website later?
They if they don't sell out, then they probably will be, yes.
Sylvia wants A.
Yeah. Eventually. You could also message me. But yeah, they will make it to the website. Sylvia gets salvage patina. Thank you, Sylvia.
And Glennis also.
And Glennis. Sylvia and Glennis.
And Glennis wants lumberjack plaid.
Lumberjack plaid. Let's see, peeled paint, lumberjack, and lost shadow. Lumberjack is Glennis. Thank you, Glennis. And lost shadow. Yeah, I do like lost shadow for splats when I don't want stark white. That was a good point you made there. Somebody's screaming about dinner time. Okay.
Oh, they have food constantly. It's that she wanted to get down and now she wants to get back up.
Oh, of course.
They went outside. I could hear the dog door, but
okay. A is going to be barn door.
barn door.
And there are 2 barn doors.
Okay.
And B is old paper.
Okay.
And there are 2 old papers. And C, rusty hinge. Love my rusty hinge. There's 3. There are 3 rusty hinge. And D, aged mahogany. It appears that there is only 1 aged mahogany.
Mahog.
Let's see, barn door.
Come back here.
Old paper.
Get up.
Those are in?
Old paper. Rusty hinge. And aged mahogany.
Okay. Glennis wants C.
Thank you, Glennis. Good choice.
And Edna wants A.
Oh, another good choice. I do like barn doors as a red. Thank you, Edna.
And Edna wants C too. C also.
Rusty hinge. Thank you, Edna. Old pap.
You want to?
See, when I write paper, I put PPR.
And she writes old pap. Sylvia's like, what? Really? That's funny.
Hopefully they get rid of those and there are none of those hanging around.
Sylvia volunteered herself for tomorrow.
That's hilarious, Sylvia. Sylvia, would you like to come work the sale tomorrow? That's awesome. Okay, let's see. We might be down to the last group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll have an E, and it will be the last group.
Okay.
All right. A is frayed burlap. And there are 4 frayed burlaps. 4 frayed burlaps. B is crackling campfire. And there are 2 crackling campfires.
Crack camp.
C is rustic wilderness. Did we already have rustic wilderness?
Good. I think. Oh no, that was
Not on this.
not
Okay.
okay. With the other one.
Rustic wilderness, and there are 4 rustic wilderness. D is antique linen, and there are 2 antique linen. And E is shabby shutters, and there are 2 shabby shutters. So there are 4, 2, 4, 2, 2. Well, that's easy.
I thought you said there were 4 crackling campfires.
2 crack camp,
Okay.
4
Sorry,
burlap,
crack camp.
2 4 rustic wilderness, 2 antique linen, 2 shabby shutters.
Okay.
Let me write that down.
Sylvia wants A
Braid burlap. Thank you, Sylvia.
and C. No, E.
E and E shabby shutters.
Yep.
Let's see. Let me
No. Stay. Mommy's almost done.
write. Were you saying no to me or them?
Them.
Okay.
Unless I'm your mom. I mean, I said
Well,
mommy.
you said no, and then you could have turned to them and said, I don't know. Rustic wilderness, antique linen, and shabby shutters. Okay, I got Sylvia on A burlap and E shabby shutters.
And Edna on rustic wilderness.
And Edna on rustic wilderness. Thank you, Edna. And thank you, Sylvia. Okay, let me put these into this box. So, where are we on time? 6:42
minutes.
Only 20 minutes left, 15 minutes left. Okay, so let me tell you what we have left here that we haven't gotten to yet. I don't know if we can get to them all. We have dilution sprays. Okay, it's sticking with the distress. We've got the distress paints, the distress paint. We've got dilution sprays. We've got Stamperia sprays. We've got some Nuvo sprays. We've got some other Nuvo products.
I see you, Sylvia.
Not a whole lot of those. And we've got embossing glaze.
Sylvia is paying for Edna's rustic wilderness.
Oh, how sweet. Thank you. Congratulations, Edna. That's very nice. She's just trying not to interrupt me, but she always sees it and writes it down. Thank you, Sylvia. Of those things, what would you guys like to do first if we only get to one more thing? The distress paint, the Stamperia.
Yeah, I say you stay with Timmy.
Stay with the distress and get that done, because then we can do all the other companies.
Yes.
On the other one. Okay, that's probably a good idea. Get all these guys put away.
Oh no. There's a page in here. I'm almost out of
I am
paper.
so excited.
Sylvia, she got you.
Not.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Oh, yeah, we got you. We said it. Maybe she didn't hear us say it.
Pink hands.
Edna did. Pink hands. Are those pink jazz hands?
Yes.
I'm very excited because not this weekend, but next weekend is our weekend workshop making the Stamperia shadow box. That is going to be so much fun. I'm really excited to do that. We have a great group of people doing that.
And jazz hands made you think of that?
And oh no, I started to say that before she did that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Marianne,
Yes.
I got my box today.
Oh, awesome. Yay. So you got your kit.
Well, I haven't opened it yet, but I presume it's in
That's
it.
okay. But you got it. All right. So let me. Okay, so we are going to do the Distress paint. And these are flip top paints where it squirts out. They used to have the daubers on them. They are much, much easier to use with the flip tops. So they changed them all. They do allow, if you want to, we can purchase those dauber tops that you could put on them. Most people wanted to purchase the regular tops to put on their daubers. It's hard to get paint through the dauber. It just clogs up. And
Yeah, it dries out and then you can't get it.
Yeah, hard to use. Okay, so A is Scorched Timber. This is the brand new color. If you got the entire set, you don't need this. If you're getting parts and pieces of it, this is the new color, Scorched Timber, with the gray undertone. Goes great with red and with orange and with rusty. Okay, these are going to be sets. Let's see. So, and there's 12 of those. B is Salvaged Patina. There's not a lot of these paints, by the way. We might get to something else. Salvaged Patina, there are 4. C is Lost Shadow. And Lost Shadow, there are 2. Let's just do ABC, and then we'll have another ABC, and that'll be it.
Okay.
Well, then there's some sets, the special ones.
Okay.
That's in.
Glennis would like B.
You've got it. Thank you, Glennis. Oh, let me turn my page. Paint.
Sylvia would also like that one.
Paint. Okay. Scorched, Salvaged Patina, and Lost Shadow.
And Dawn would like Lost Shadow.
Awesome. Salvaged Patina. Thank you, Glennis, and thank you, Sylvia. And Lost Shadow. Thank you, Dawn.
This is what I used to paint the little gnome thing that I did, the colors in the little gnomes.
Yeah. And I will tell you, if you run out of spray, you can take a couple of drops of this paint, mix it up with water really good, and use that to get your splats.
Oh, cool.
Love me some Salvaged Patina splats. And Rusty Hinge, of course. All right. A is Lumberjack Plaid. There are 2 Lumberjack Plaids. B is Vintage Photo, and there is only 1 Vintage Photo. C, Picket Fence, because again, mix it up with just a little bit of water, and there's your splats. There are 3 Picket Fence.
And how many Vintage Photo?
1.
Thank you.
Lumberjack Plaid, Vintage Photo, Picket Fence.
Now, if you guys are looking for the other colors in these, go ahead and let Marianne know. And she'll be able to get them for you.
I order at least every other week, sometimes every week, but at least every other week. So if there's specific colors, you just have to shoot me a message and I will put it in my cart and have it go with the next order. So it's never going to be more than a week before I order them. All right.
Glennis would like Vintage Photo.
You got it. Thank you, Glennis.
The one and only Vintage Photo.
Yeah. Yep. Gone. Okay. The same, and these 2 are the same. Okay, so the last part of the paint are some sets. There are 4 sets, and these are what did he call them? These are colors
Remastered or something like that.
Say that again.
wasn't it like remastered? He had them out.
Yeah,
and
they were out at one time. They took them away. They're gone. And then he remastered them, brought them out in sets, and said, when these sets are sold out, that's it. There won't be any more, and we're not bringing them back.
I got you, John.
As a regular item, just only on this one-time special with as the sets. What do I need to put Dawn
I
on?
got you too, Dawn. Glennis. That Glennis and Dawn added.
Okay.
Glennis added A and
No.
Glennis has,
Glennis
oh,
says-
that's available. I'm sorry,
I
Dawn.
need C available. Dawn added C.
wants
Picket
C.
fence.
Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry
Thank you,
about
Dawn.
that, Glennis.
Okay, so these were sold in sets. You know what? We can open them up and sell them individually.
No, well, you know what? Ask them if they want the sets. and
Okay.
It's going to be a
We'll
special.
we'll offer them as a set, and if you would rather, if you don't, nobody wants them as the set.
I bought mine as a set.
I did too, and I love them because these colors will not be available anymore. They're really good representations of
Yes,
the colors.
yes,
So-
Edna. That orange is really. Those
Yeah.
that set of oranges are really
Okay,
good.
Wild Honey. If I had to pick colors, Wild Honey, absolutely one of my favorites. Rusty Hinge. Do I need to say more? Ripe Persimmon. Look at the brilliance of that. And Dried Marigold. I love the Dried
Is that?
Marigold.
Can we say orange is A? Orange
That's
set.
good.
So A will be the orange set. I mean, they're not really orange, but okay, they're in the orange family. Okay, so in the orange family, and I have 2 of those.
Mhm.
And so if they're individual, they'd be the same price. So put the 4 of them together. Two of those available. All right, B, I should do this because you can't see the colors.
Exactly.
All right, so B, we're going to end up with like this. A,
Or
B,
put them the other way, going up and down.
There's only 4. There's only 4,
Okay.
so we'll do this way. Okay, and we'll call this one, let me check with the others. This one, the blue set. The blue set has Tumbled Glass, Stormy Sky, Blueprint Sketch, and Wilted Violet. And the thing about getting him in the sets is he has a knack for knowing which colors are going to go great together. Like you got a blue and a purple, 2 blues, 3 blues and a purple, but
that purple is very blue.
they're right. And if I was picking out a purple, I'd go, oh, I love Villainous Potion, and then put it with this blue, and then it wouldn't look so great. He really has a knack for putting the ones together that really are going to look fantastic together on your paper, which is why I like to buy the sets when he puts them in sets, because he's already coordinated for me, who's not always so coordinated. All right, so orange set, blue set. There's 2 oranges. There is only 1 blue. Okay, C will be the red set. This has Spun Sugar, Tattered Rose, Festive Berries, and Aged Mahogany. So everything from the really dark to the really light. And again, this in particular would be ones that I would have a harder time knowing which ones are going to coordinate really great. So I love having that coordinated for me because I wouldn't do so well at that. There are 2 of the red set. There are 2 of the orange set. There is 1 blue set, and there are 2 of the green set. The green is Crushed Olive, Forest Moss. This gives you a good color on the Forest Moss. On the ink, it looks really, really dark. Lucky Clover and Pine Needle. Great variety of greens. When you put it with these, I love that crushed olive. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
So 2 of each except the blue.
How much will these be?
The same as individual times 4.
The 22?
They're four individually, right? Aren't they? Or 425? What were they
Oh,
individually?
4. I was thinking they were 5.
No, there's
Okay.
4 times 4, 16. Yep.
Go.
Yeah. This with the rusty hinge. Goes so nicely with that wild honey. And it offsets the brightness of the ripe persimmon. And then the soft.
Edna is getting orange and green.
Cool. Gonna love that. Thank you, Edna. Okay, paint. Let's see. Orange pack. Edna. And D is the green pack. Edna. Thank you, Edna. So one of each of those is done. And then we have the blue and the red. I hate to break them up because they are so perfectly coordinated.
Right. I would just keep them as a set until.
And they can go on the website as a set.
Yeah, at least until somebody watches this video and decides they want the sets, and you know.
Yeah.
You
That's
might get
true.
calls
We
on
usually
them.
I usually get a lot of messages after the replays. Okay, let's see, where are we on time? Oh, we are 4 minutes too. Okay, let's do a giveaway.
Were you doing a door prize thing?
Yep. That's what you just said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It said 4 minutes too. Let's do a giveaway.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I might be getting a bit tired.
All right, let's put in HPP gift 1, and I will pull that up. And I'm going to grab one of these products.
With the hashtag, not without.
Oh, with it. Hashtag HPP gift 1. Yes, thank you for catching that.
No, I put it in without.
Oh, hashtag HPP gift 1. It has to be a hashtag or it can't pick it up.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Let me grab it on the banner. Put that across. Oopsie. Hashtag HPP gift 1. Doesn't matter if it's capital or not. Just has to be written in that manner.
Sarah, make sure you put the hashtag. Yep, you got it. Thanks.
Perfect. All right, let me go get the giveaway tool. Let's see. All right, where's
Yes, Dawn.
Just pay for tomorrow. Yep.
there we go. Yeah, if you want to send payment for today, you can. If you want to wait and till after tomorrow's sale and do it all as one, I'm totally okay with that. And tomorrow will be all paper, all singles, all singles. If we get through all of the singles and we still have time, we can pick up some of these that we didn't get to today, the other sprays from the other companies. Hashtag HPP gift 1 and or alcohol ink. Okay, so let me share my screen. Not that. There we go. And share and bring it up. There we go. Bring it right up front. And let's see. It's got 9 entries so far. We've got 13 people here. Hashtag HPP gift 1. Sarah's got it. Dawn's got it. Bonnie's got it. Sheila's got it.
Sarah has it.
Got it.
Did Sylvia leave?
Oh, I don't know. Dawn got in.
Dawn's in. Okay.
Sylvia might have left. Or Sylvia just doesn't want to go in on it.
I don't see Dawn. Oh, there we go. I do see Dawn's. Okay. Okay, so let's see how many we've got now. Well, we've got 9. Okay, so sometimes people don't want to get in the drawing, and that's totally okay. So let's tell it to draw, and I won't scream it out until I see it on YouTube. I promise. I'll do this, and then I look up at the TV, so I can't see it until it shows on YouTube. I can't look at StreamYard, or I will scream it out.
I put my hand up over it so I can only see it.
There it is on my YouTube. Whoop, whoop. Congratulations, Bonnie.
Bonnie, you have been winning a lot of these.
Well, yeah, last time we did the 4 sales in a row, she won 2 of the prizes. Bonnie, this is your lucky month. I know you got COVID, but you are winning, girl. You are winning stuff. So might be lottery month. These are both Glacier Paste from Nuvo. And there is a green, it is called Green Envy. And this one is called Pink Icing. Would you like the green or the pink? Glacier Paste. You may have either one. And I'm going to put this back up, and I'm going to tell it to draw again for the second one.
Green.
You got it. And I'm going to watch the TV, not my computer. Green Glacier Paste goes to Bonnie. And the pink one goes to Dawn.
Congrats, Dawn.
Pink paste.
Yeah, did you see it stick on me and it said, "Oh no, she's admin." And then it went to Dawn Messinger.
Oh, I didn't see that. I looked up and it had already stopped on Dawn. That's funny. Sorry, I have no control over those. So it is doing it entirely on its own. Let's see. Stop that one. Here we
Yay,
go.
Dawn.
Get rid of that banner. Yay, Dawn. Congratulations. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. It's always fun to hang out with you no matter what we're doing. Tomorrow night will be all paper all the time. So it's not just paper. It's going to be singles. Okay. So keep in mind, it is singles. If you've wanted just 1 or 2 sheets out of a paper pack and not have to buy the whole paper pack, here's the chance. We are starting with whatever it was that we had that's brand new on Monday Jumpstart. So those of you who were there, be on time. We're starting with that right away. I did get some of it in, but also there's a bunch of it that's already back ordered. So there's more of that coming in that we'll have to get to later. But I have 4 full boxes of singles all prepped to go. And they are Stamperia, Minte, 13 Arts. There is some Prima that is really cool. Some Ciao Bella. And I think we're going to do all of them, all the brands on a discount price.
And you'd said Bo Bunny before too.
Said what?
Bo Bunny.
Possibly some Bo Bunny. Yeah. I may go down and pull another box.
Yes, I got it.
But yeah. What did I miss?
If you love it, go put a ring on it. Get it. Singles.
Oh, yes. Singles of Prima, singles of Ciao Bella, singles of 13 Arts. There are some gorgeous, gorgeous papers in there. Singles of Stamperia, singles of Minte. So if there's certain collections that you like the cards and you just want to get more card sheets, more fussy cut sheets, or there's just a couple of pages that you really, really like, then tomorrow is the time to get those single packs. So we will be whipping through those. We'll have them all organized and ready to go. So it'll be the same time, 4 o'clock Mountain Time. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes, Vicky does a lot of really cool videos for Stamperia. She does a lot of really fun art journal pages with the adhesive ephemera or not adhesive, fussy cutting the ephemera out. She does some really fun art journal pages. So, okay, anybody who came in late, if you want to go back and watch the first part that you missed, just shoot me a message if there's any of those ink pads that you want me to pull and set aside for you. I typically do get a lot of messages after when people get a chance to watch the replay. So get that in as soon as possible for particular inks. So, and we'll do singles tomorrow. Singles, get it. Yeah, if you love it. Oh, Margie, I literally just got that song out of my head because it's been stuck in my head for 2 or 3 days because I saw some stupid video. And now you're putting it back there. So, all right. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. And we will see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel.
Night all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Glennis and DM, for helping me out.
No problem.
Bye.